I knew that was gonna go that direction. I was trying to keep a straight face.
It's I am not in for the disrespect kink here. But I'll say that we're officially live with that.
With the disrespect kink?
No disrespect
today?
kink.
Yeah.
I am a paladin and I don't like to be disrespected. And I don't like to
not.
I don't like to disrespect.
You're so good. You're such a great paladin.
Tail.
Good boyitis.
I have a bad case of the swollen good boy. Itises? If it's an itis, it's a swelling. So that's medical fact of the day.
It's all good. It's all good. Everything will be fine.
And there's a cream for that, I'm sure.
For the swollen good. All right.
Charts. I may have made a very, very complex challenge.
Yeah.
That will be next week probably, but I have so many charts.
Complex
So
for us
many
or complex
charts.
in general?
Complex and all the things I need to track and how they interact.
Oh goodness.
Normal things that people do.
Not death things, right?
I mean,
Safety things.
I can't confirm whether or not anything will kill you. That's not up to me. I'm just the GM.
I'll take
I
those
have no
odds.
control over what kills you.
Mal, I signed a waiver.
Listen, my mom says I gotta go home, okay?
My mom said you can't kill me in D&D, okay?
Yeah.
It's bullying, and I'm gonna call all of the police on you.
Oh man.
Welcome to D&D, everyone.
It's a party. All right, let's dive in. Let's do some chaos, shall we? So let's start with our intros, and then we'll get a little reminder of what happened last week, and then we'll dive in. So, welcome everyone to Iskar Academy. We are an elite school, specializing in the training of the future heroes of our realm. Our 3-year program prepares you for leadership and networking opportunities across the 2 continents. Our professors have extensive training in their areas of focus and often real-world experience in combat. Located in scenic Caracat, in the heart of the Eastern Continent, we know you have many options for your mandatory training, and we are confident you'll be happy for choosing us. Signed is Headmaster Isolda. And I'm Melissa. Nice to meet you. Hi. Hi. There was never anyone else listed. I'm the Game Master, and as always, I'm joined by...
Me, Laura, and I am playing Lark, Reeve, the healer, divine soul sorcerer. Stop changing that.
You did it.
Yay!
Me, Luna, who's playing Moss, our lovely. I almost said warlock. Why did I almost say
You're a warlock
bard
in your
rogue
heart.
multi-class?
You can multi-class again?
Nope. I think I'm already underpowered enough because of my multi-class choices.
Underpower. Give it a year of classes. I am Ian, and I am playing Charr, a paladin who is also the uploader of these videos and audios to the online services like YouTube and Podbean, which has definitive proof that there was another name in the beginning in that letter.
You okay, man?
Breathe.
Where's
okay?
the other headmaster?
I don't know, but
Doesn't
I'm
matter
Sarah and
anymore.
I'm playing
What?
Sandy Banks.
None of you even met Cardamon more than once. Who cares what happened to him? I mean, just because his name is part of the school does not mean that him disappearing has any relevance on you.
Exactly. We could just forget about him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
He's clearly not important.
I can't wait for the end of this season for the school to change name to Isolda Academy.
Isolda Academy.
Isolda only Academy.
I just drop out right then and there. I'm like, I forget
Everyone
it.
has
Never
to change their
mind.
name to
Seriously,
Isolda.
drop acid for a second.
Brutal.
Yeah, so what happened last week? Last week, you guys, I mean, a few things happened. You hung out, you chatted, you went to a bar that only served alcoholic soups. You imbibed those alcoholic soups. You saw somebody sneaking around, and after following and chasing them, you found out that it was Vera sneaking around.
She sucked at sneaking, I'm sorry.
She didn't suck at sneaking. speaking. She just got noticed because, people wearing a hood in a bar isn't actually that inconspicuous.
She's bad at
Stealth
secrets.
101.
She also didn't expect anyone to follow her. Like, who goes to a fucking bar that serves alcoholic soup?
We do.
Like, let's be honest here.
That's exactly why it's even more weird that she's there. Okay.
She wanted us to find her deep down, subconsciously.
Maybe. And you guys found out a little bit more about the Trials of Athan, which are coming up, and indeed, there's going to be a welcome parade and dinner that you can all go to and meet the students from some of the other schools who have been selected to come and visit. So basically, each school is going to be hosting an event. And the first event is being hosted by Iskar, so you guys get the great honor of also hosting the welcome banquet. So,
Sick.
yeah. Anything
What an
else?
honor.
Oh, Lark went to go try to get some new armor to try to survive longer in combat, and accidentally they shook down Arda a bit. Tanzy may have just kept pushing.
Listen, sometimes it comes across that way, but it's really just her trying to assert slight dominance.
I mean, technically everything was true. He just thinks it was a little bit of a help me or else.
It's not what you said. It's how you said it.
That's how you said it. That's how you said
That's
it.
just a friendship. It just works that way. What can I say?
And you told him you told him Gary's name, but I don't think you guys ever actually told him it could speak. Like you just kind of like.
Yeah, we beat around the bush.
This is
we
a weird
beat around
weapon.
that bush.
He calls
I
you
just called
daddy.
him Gary.
Stuff that
Yeah, he called me dad. My favorite thing.
It's not my father.
No,
Tanzy is not
I'm
your
his
grandfather,
dad.
Char.
Anything I missed there with our last week recap?
I don't think so.
That's speaking your heart.
Feels like it.
I mean, if anything was missed, it's y'all know where you can find it.
Yeah.
On the YouTube.
Ooh, good little teaser there.
Plug it, baby. Plug it.
Plug it.
All right. Well, let's start off with let's say you guys are all showing up, or and you know what? It's up to you guys if you show up. They're gonna do like a formal introduction of the schools and kind of the students who've been sent to represent the school. Do you guys all want to attend the parade or just the dinner? The dinner, like your education, is mandatory.
Nice. I'm probably going to be going to the parade to see the spectacle for sure.
Yep.
If not participating, because I'm officially signed up in that. Correct?
Yes. You and Tanzy are both signed up for the first thing, so you'll be actually marching on behalf of Iskar.
Oh, I'm.
You're in the parade.
Oh, I'm gonna
Well,
be. I'm gonna be like dressed. I would say that if anything, if everyone's kind of trying to dress like to the nines, was everyone told to be in like a school uniform, or are we being just told to be an individual?
The general rule is Olda has is don't embarrass me. So just look,
keep that in mind.
Just look somewhat formal. Look good.
I'm looking good. I'll just leave it at
no
that.
T-shirts, tuxedos.
Scale shine.
I probably have a little bit of an ornate barb on my horns. I'm gonna let's expand a little bit of Kobold lore then, because I think that'd be fun. So in the procedures and inner workings of Kobold military, it's nothing really organized. More so has been very recently, given that it's in an evolving and ever rapidly growing civilization. There's been a few customs when it comes to not necessarily war, but competition. Kobolds actively are fierce competitors in a lot of Kobold, let's say Kobold sports. Like it's what is the Central American it's like the Mayan or Aztec like hip basketball equivalent. I don't know what it's called, But
Oh, like the one from Road to El Dorado when they played with the armadillo?
yes, it's real sport, not with an armadillo, but real sport similar to that, but they can only use their tails.
Oh, do you
And-
throw? Is the ball like a dragon egg? Like, does it look like a dragon egg, or is that too?
I think it's made with fallen off scales from the losers of each event. So the ball always is ever being not like they're stripped of them. Like scales come off tails and off that and all that. So
all the scales that are lost during play.
yeah, and it's generally
Oh.
like not a shameful thing. It's like this is the ball. The spirit of your competition spirit is in the ball. But in
Like,
those
they
type
work
of things,
hard.
yes, kobolds would march with their little teams, their little troops in not necessarily more ornate, but be more decorated in the sense where it's like there'll be scales littered over any like actual equipment they'd be using. There would be intimidation things, like I said, with the barbs on the horns,
Yeah.
things like that. And I think Charr is just generally wearing a regular studded armor that he's probably added a few specific stitches to before even coming to Iskar that are like adding a few more, let's say it's like similar to gold leaf, but not actually, because it's not that durable if it is.
Ooh.
And there's like stripes down, little arm embellishments, and mostly just oranges and reds that are kind of layered over a studded leather armor. But he has his new shield with the little symbol of Sol, the gold dragon in the sky, and his longsword on his back, and he is marching laser focused on forward, prim and proper posture, and
Yeah,
looking as intimidating as possible.
love it.
As just
Moss
competitive
just
nature.
had the internal thought that she's not going to act on tripping Charr, but just so that the universe knows that was in fact
like
a
when they met.
temptation.
Ian, give me an intimidation check. Let's see how
Ooh.
well you make people
You know what?
feel your outfit.
Oh goodness! What?
Cosplay is all about style, all about presentation.
Come on, serve us your looks.
Intimidation is a lower one of my charisma. I'll
Could it
start off
also
with
be
an 18.
performance?
Would
Just
if you,
saying.
do you want me to do
Yeah.
performance instead? Because that'd be 19. If you want me, I'm not serving looks, but I'm serving looks. You know.
yeah, I'll take either. They're both pretty good.
All right,
So
I'll go 19 then.
yeah, Char shows up looking very intimidating for a whole 3'1" or
3-3. Come on.
3'3". Sorry, I forgot those 2 inches. Those pesky.
Every inch counts if you're only 3 foot ish.
How
Sure
do
do.
roller coasters work for kobolds? It's like
They're
They
smaller.
don't.
you have to be under this height to ride.
Oh my god, I love
Aqua just like changes her height suddenly.
enlarged
Tall,
spell.
Duragar allowed unenlarged. Thank you so much.
So while Char is presenting very formally and intimidatingly, how's Tanzy presenting?
I feel like she's wearing the exact same thing she usually wears, but like maybe she got new wraps under her like sleevey things.
Okay.
So that's about it. And maybe
Fresh
she
wraps.
showered too. Like she
You-
bathed today.
Important question. Do you have like a flag that says something on it or like something you're carrying?
I feel like she isn't carrying anything, but she probably like the shirt she's wearing, she's like messily like painted like
Yeah.
like Tansy with like her favorite number or something.
Is it just your favorite number? It's not like you're like it's just a series of digits to call you.
Yeah, and like the last one isn't even like a number, it's just like a random symbol or something that like nobody knows what it means.
So you're wearing like basically like a team uniform for a team
Yeah.
you're not on with a number that doesn't exist.
But it's just like her own shirt that she like sewed on a number and she's like, I'm ready to go now.
so everybody's like, what is the sport that they play here? I don't.
Are we marching side by side because we're for the school itself?
Well, I mean, you're buddies. Like you can march
Yeah.
as you like. Do you
Cool.
want to be side by side, or are you
hell
afraid
yeah.
to stay away from each other?
Hell yeah.
I'll hang out with y'all.
I think the two of us look like those typical like radio jockeys. It's like Stonewall
together.
and the Freak, and it's like just like
Yeah.
the two radio personalities.
Yeah,
Um,
the one that's completely
Char's
together.
the straight man.
Yeah.
Shut up. Don't have to remind me.
No.
Ugh.
Excellent. So yeah, you guys are dressed up, ready to go. Lark, are you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a sign like with glitter on it. I'm
Oh.
gonna make one for that says like "We Heart Tanzy" and "Go Char Go."
Yeah.
Because Moss sees those signs, she's gonna go not to support the actual event, but to support her friends.
Oh, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, friends. Do you
Big
guys
move.
want to have had a decorating party, like where you work together on decorating your signs
I want them to be a surprise.
from everyone?
No, I can work with Moss,
Yeah.
but I don't want
Yeah.
Tansy or Char to
That's
see them.
fine.
And, yeah.
Like I feel like I passed by your room to like steal something from you, like just borrow something, and like I'm like, are you making? Oh
Are
fuck!
those
I do
glitter
need to go to this,
signs?
don't I?
Like, oh, is that
Shit,
tomorrow?
I start helping.
All right. You're gonna do. Let's do a sleight of hand for your penmanship on these beautiful things. If you have proficiency in like calligrapher's kit, you can get a bonus, but I don't know if anyone does.
I have proficiency in sleight of hand, so I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, roll it up. Let's see how good that sign looks.
The sign looks fantastic. How dare you assume it doesn't? That's a 25.
Is this all looks sign? There's glitter where there's supposed to be glitter. There's pen where there's supposed to be pen.
That's a good start. Sleight of hand.
Yep.
I'm glad you're there, Moss.
Can we see like who did
Lark's
what
forgotten
on the
how to
sign?
spell. She's really
You,
nervous.
You managed to save Lark from misspelling a word that she clearly knows because she's so anxious about it looking good. Like
Yeah.
too many things at once, like color,
Like, no,
shape.
Glitter.
It's too
Lark,
many.
Lark, you're spelling Tansy wrong. You know what? We're gonna change up the font so you can't tell that it was a misspell, but it still looks like Tansy. Okay.
Problem
Okay. Here's problem solved. hmm
You're like, just get the calligraphy in, some
Yeah,
swoopies.
the
some
swoopies cover up the
swirlies.
mistake.
Underneath.
Yeah, it's just an underloopy.
Yeah. Fine.
Underloopy. It gets you every time. I know.
Yeah,
It's like when people get bad tattoos and they have to do covering. It's like that.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like a rose randomly. No,
Uh,
you have them
the
both
rose Rosenthal, and you're like, that's not my name.
It's like, who is this? I just love the idea of both of them like staring at the sign, just like, that's not right. That
not
can't be right.
It's that thing where you write out a word too many times and it stops having meaning.
Yes.
Problem.
Yeah.
It just doesn't look right anymore.
Yeah. Awesome. Okay. This is sort of a like a midday kind of thing. So it's the parade starts around 3 and it goes till about 5. Like it's quite a long parade. There's a lot of students. Like there are 11 different schools, and anybody who wanted to sign up for this competition could and is here to participate. So there are like hundreds more students on campus than there were. They have some temporary dorms that have been set up. It's like a little like camp city, but of course everything's bigger on the inside. So Charr and Tanzy, you have to show up early to, make sure everything looks good. Professor Alara is there to make sure everybody's understands basically how to put on a, how to look good. So actually, I'm gonna say it's Cal and Ryland actually. So together they're walking around like, fixing ties and dusting wings and all that kind of stuff, trying to make everyone look good.
They're
It's
the
their
Pit
job.
Stop makeup crew.
I need powder.
Yeah, no, they're both experts with makeup, so like let's be honest here. Ryland will do a cat's eye. That thing's so fucking sharp. Oh, he knows his game.
How do you make them symmetrical to match some slightly unsymmetrical eyes? Mine are not symmetrical. How do you do it? I
How
don't
do
know.
you do it?
He's a witch.
How did he do it?
Burn at the stake.
He's a bird. Witch him. Burn.
Witch 'em!
him.
Witch 'em! It's when you unleash the witches.
So Cal will show up early to Lark's room and basically ask if she wants to come early. And he's just kind of, every so often will look over.
Gentlemen.
Hello. Hi. As he works. Like, do you have a little sign that says "Go Cal" or something?
I do it. Can I make
Do that makeup. Do that makeup. So you got like one cheerleader there. Moss, however, as usual, is trying not to get into the festive spirit.
No.
School spirits for losers. And there's a knock at your door.
Lark, if you ask me if I have another type of glitter, I already told you that I don't.
No
I'm
deal.
gonna open the door.
You've been hearing it in your sleep. Like,
Yes.
Do you have any blank? Do you have any blank? No!
You know, it's like however many times you've showered and washed, there's still glitter. Like,
Yeah.
there's still...
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna open the door.
You open the door, though, and it is not Lark. It is the deviously sexy Enris Labrie hanging there.
Oh, hi.
He
Hi,
has,
sorry.
a little bouquet of flowers in his arms. Just like a whole bunch of wildflowers.
Hi.
Hey.
Sorry, wasn't expecting you. Thought it was Lark. Hey.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
I just wondered if you were coming out today. Maybe we could go to the festival together?
Oh, yeah, I was going to go to support Charr and Tanzy. Not into the rest of the school pride, but
Oh, I would never accuse you of having school pride.
yeah,
don't-
thank you. Thank you. That would be like the
Don't worry.
worst, like, yeah.
I know it's
like,
an insult.
yes. Yes, that very good.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm supposed to be competing tonight, but I kind of don't want to do the whole marching thing, so I figured I'd just
you
hang out
competing?
and see if anyone notices.
You know what? I'm down to help you sneak around.
Right? It'll be fine. It'll be
It'll be
fine.
fine.
Yeah, I just, I thought it'd be kind of fun. We could, hang out and, throw
yeah.
some flowers to our friends, and he kind of like hefts the flowers in his arms.
Oh, those are really pretty. I'm gonna cast Druidcraft to there's some more now.
They all look fresher,
yeah.
he's not kept them well watered.
Yeah, no, that sounds like fun. Thanks.
He takes in whatever you are wearing today, which I don't know. What are you wearing today?
I feel like Moss is just wearing her same old. Like she's not like. She does have like the sign that like the couple of signs like wanted her to bring but she doesn't have she's just wearing her same old. Like she's not getting particularly fancy, so she's
Does
not
she have any colors in her outfit?
She tends to really, funnily enough, for being a rogue, she tends to go for it's a Luna character. It's a lot of pastels. It's a lot of pastel blues and kind of teal type of situation. Like if you looked at her and her aesthetic and the embroidery on her clothes, you would think she might have been a druid, but she's not.
The school is all about making assumptions about whose classes people are and then being wrong.
Exactly. So that's basically Moss's aesthetic. It's basically very much like a kind of bandeau type of situation with what are they called? The female version of loincloth, because she has her little fawn legs type of situation. So yeah, that's kind of what she tends to do.
He picks a really beautiful kind of blue daisy flowerish thing from his arms, and he holds it between you and says, "May I?"
Oh, yeah, yes.
And he reaches forward and he sets it behind your ear and gently tucks the hair back, and it's very intentional. It's you're oh, this is a very
Can I just make a charisma save for Moss really quick?
Yeah, it's very
just
long,
for her
very
sanity
touch.
She literally
no
rolled a
save for
natural
you.
one, so she is beet red and
Melts.
to the point that her like the fawn freckles are fully standing out.
Cute.
He knows exactly what he did. He knows exactly, and he just gives you this smile that's it's definitely cocky, but on him it's cocky because he knows he's good. You know what I mean? Like it's not unwarranted cockiness.
He knows his way around the game.
He does. And he offers you his open arm to escort you towards the parade.
She will take his arms, but internally she's like, he's just being nice. This is not giving into patriarchy. This is not giving into patriarchy.
Everyone's a feminist until Enris Labrie is around.
Yes, she is full tomato. And it's like, is this what I think it is? Like part of her is like doubting of like, is this what
You're like, he did. Oh, but is it?
what is it? That's basically Moss's yeah.
Nice. So as the parade I guess is starting to get underway, I'm gonna say you and Lark run into each other. You have matching signs. I mean,
Yep.
of course. Lark, look at this. Look how red she is.
I'm gonna try not to say anything. I'm gonna put like the sign in front of my face so that you can only see this.
Oh. Yeah. When he sees you, he says, "Lark, it's good to see you." And he pulls out like a white flower and offers it to you.
Hi, Anders. Hi, Moss. How are you doing?
I just saw you like an hour ago.
I know. You look pinker than I saw you last, though.
I just glare daggers at her.
Oh man.
So, wait. It's nice that this is nice, you know? The three of us.
Uh-huh. How are the people? How are our lovely Tanzy and Charr doing?
Everyone looks spectacular. You'll be disappointed to hear that I don't think anyone is going to embarrass the school today. I know. But tomorrow.
Lark definitely sees the glimmer of like I can make that happen still though. Like look. Like the
everyone's night. Don't you worry.
Yeah.
The glimmer of chaos. It's never quite far.
Yeah.
You have a glimmer.
Okay.
You support Tanzy and Charr.
Yes, I am not going to sabotage Tangy and Charr's walk.
Excellent. Wait, isn't Anders, aren't you supposed to be in this? Shh. Oh. Okay.
He's like, I don't want to make a big deal of it, but I mean, it is kind of fun. Like, I mean, I have friends in some of the other schools. We get to see them again.
Oh, yeah. How are the other schools?
Well, you know, they're varied. That's for sure. The music begins. Cacophony of music. There's like clearly bands playing. Everyone's kind of lined up, ready to see this. It's kind of a walk from the arena where you do your training, and then you kind of walk through school grounds, and you're all heading to the ballroom where you have kind of the big events and like the entry hall. So you're all kind of outside near the dorms or near the workshops watching. And it seems like most of the schools turned out to take a look, like at least to be like, what are the other schools doing with their days? And the march begins. So Iskar Academy is first to be presented. Near the front is Charr and Tanzy, who are walking somehow in perfect synergy, but with different energy entirely. Perfect synergy, entirely different energy.
Yep.
You see Arda in one of the crowds as you're marching. And he's like,
Why is he looking at you like that? Why is he like literally about to like? Why is he quivering? Why?
I think there might have been some miscommunication. Tansy and I went to go see him. I think we might have accidentally shook him down a little bit.
There's not really an accidental shaking down.
No, it wasn't. It was. It wasn't intentional. It was just enthusiastic.
The fact that he continues to think it means that it was not resolved during the interaction.
No.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
It was not
No.
resolved.
No. Yeah.
You might, you know, you just might want to talk to him because, like, look, he literally looks pale. Like, he's hoping that you don't look his way. Like, literally.
He's dry heaving across the road. Like,
Yes.
she's gonna get me.
I don't.
My scar's burning. She's thinking of me.
I will apologize. I just wanted to give him some time to relax. It didn't look like that worked, though.
No, I think, like, that. No, that does not look like a relaxed person. That looks like he slept, like, stiff as, like, that. No.
He doesn't really ever look relaxed, though.
That's true.
He always looks anxious, so it's hard to tell, really. Maybe this season isn't even caused by me. This could be caused by somebody standing behind me.
I stand in front of Lark to block her view. And does he stop jumping?
He's mostly paying attention to Tanzy because Tanzy's at the center of the the marching.
Okay.
But yeah. So you see the terrified professor, as is normal, and all the other schools start one at a time as they are presented. I'm only going to give you a few because we're going to kind of get them as we go. But the first school that follows Iskar is there's a large sign that's being held up. Like they've got what do you call them? People who present banners. What are they called?
Pole arms?
Long ones that people.
No. Yeah,
Bannerman.
that's in Bannerman.
Yeah.
And it says Veridox, and underneath it says the Dragon's Keep, and a bunch of students march along with it. They seem very skilled, very intimidating, and like they have a real consensus. Like they are like
militant.
Yeah, but like not. It's more like you get the feeling that they're rich and they know it. You know what I mean? Like they've got that kind of. They've never been challenged.
Very curated, like pompous.
Yeah, like they even have a uniform, but it's like everybody gets given one. And it's like full plate mail. Like it's one of those. Like it's fancy.
I'm gonna write down pompous in my notes.
Yeah.
So,
Fancy pants school.
So the Richie Rich school goes by. The next is an academy called the Khan School of Warfare and War Magic. These guys are militaristic. These guys are marching in formation. There's no differentiation in what they're wearing. And even like they seem so strangely uniform. Like even the ones who like they've organized themselves so the height difference doesn't really note. They're very formal. They don't like cheer or anything. They're just like eyes on the prize.
You said that was the Khan School of was it warfare and
Khan School of Warfare and War Magic.
War Magic. Okay.
How do you spell Khan? Is it Kan?
Yeah, Khan.
Yes, Khan.
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 I promise you, it's Khan. And the last one we're gonna learn about at this point is a school called Heaven's Horn Holy High. They march through seeming like this feels more like a reality show. You know, like they give you the real feels of just like these people get into shit when I'm not around. You know? Yeah, they have this energy that just is like, I do what I want.
More trouble than I'm worth.
But yeah, so all 11 academies march through. Charr and Tanzy do a great job representing Isolde, who is standing with all of the other headmasters out front of the dance hall, the dancing rooms, whatever they're called. You see the other headmasters all standing there. They look normal-ish, but of course that depends on whether or not they're actually presenting themselves accurately. They all have the name of their school kind of like on their outfits, so you know where they came from. Yeah.
Can I make a very far-fetched insight roll
Sure.
that I know is going to fail? Are any of those headmasters like feeling weird about the fact that Cardamon is not there?
Ooh, is
Oh.
anybody feeling weird? Oh yeah, roll an insight.
I know it's very far-fetched. I just
Wow.
figured worst case is I don't
Yeah,
know.
why not, right?
Good thing to keep in mind, though. Ooh.
Yeah, it's just
So
like
cardy. It's always important to get carded.
insight. Okay, so that is an 18.
Hey.
Um, most of them, they seem very formal. Like none of them are really giving like obvious signs that they're even paying attention to each other. Like they seem pretty focused on their students. You do notice that there is a blonde woman who is standing next to Isolde. She smiles when the Veridox school goes by. And she seems to have left space. Like there's more space than, like, if everyone's evenly spaced, she's left like room and a half between her and Isolde.
Okay, I'll take it.
But that could also just be that she doesn't like Isolde, which would also be fair.
Which
I think we can
I
agree
will also
that,
take as good
that
information.
her co-workers may not like her. I don't think that would surprise anyone to know. Isolde's friends don't like her. Yeah, and you all march into the the usual kind of hangout location, or not the hangout location, the usual ball location. It's set up very similarly to kind of the last event you had. There's like a table of snacks and things like that. There's music playing, and as people kind of enter, they seem to shake off a little bit of that formality, and sort of just become students again, regardless of what school they're at. There's actually like a what do you call it? Like a coat check, but it's like an armor check.
Oh, that's so
So
cool.
you can check your heavy armor and your shields.
This plate is heavy.
There's
Does anyone check their equipment?
no.
You guys live here, so it's much more expected for like the, you know.
Are
Yeah.
are there people that are magically helping doff the armor and all that? I'm guessing because it's like 10 minutes in a lot of cases for heavier armor, but
Yeah, it almost looks like a metal detector, but if you walk through it, your armor just appears on like a mannequin nearby.
That's terrifying.
that is fucked. I love that.
The one guy who didn't wear his Under Armour.
Oh. Heart boxers.
This is the invention Art is actually the most proud of.
Honestly,
I love
fair.
that. Yeah.
Like that's just imagine you finding a way to put that like large scale like at an entrance of like a battle, like where a battle is going to
Right?
take place, and watch the opposing army like
It's harder to
fully
put
be-
armor on than take it off for some reason. The magic's just not there yet.
yeah.
But yeah, no, it's definitely like war tech. Like you guys are benefiting from it. Yeah, so there's all kinds of different kind of areas around the room where you can go and chat with some of the other students. I've only got a few kind of planned out specifically. But yeah, you'll be running into these people for the rest of the semester over the course of various trials that you're involved with. As you're all, I guess, coming together because you're buddies, Cal shows up and he offers Lark a little champagne flute.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Cool.
Champagne.
Yeah,
right
free
in
things
it.
to eat and drink. I'm there.
Miss Tanzy. He nods at Tanzy's.
Why, thank you. And I grab both of them, or whichever.
Grab his.
If there's
He's like,
two, I grab two. Thank you.
Another?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Please,
One or two, Moss.
we're just gonna do one.
You know,
Enris like looks over at like Lark and it just like says, "Hey, one?" Like mouths it to her, like, she only needs one drink?
What's wrong?
She's like, I could not be stupid right now. Like, I cannot do anything stupid right now.
We have one stupid horse in the race already.
Henris says he'll go with Cal, and they head off to go order some drinks. Perception check if anyone's watching them.
Yes. That's weird. Wait, they're going together.
They're going together
Together.
to go get drinks.
Like, walking beside each other.
Yeah. Like Cal offered to get drinks, and Henris said, "I'll come with you."
15.
Got the
Is
switch
that
dice.
2 or is that 11?
That's a natural 20.
Oh shit! Thank goodness one of us is being
That's a
perceptive.
good one.
That's a good
Yay.
one, right?
Got
Gotta.
the red one.
And what? It's yours.
The other one, they're all mine. That
This
one
one's
failed
not.
me. Oh no, that one's not. Okay.
One of them's not.
Are we?
Dark Moon
the
dice,
same
everyone.
dice.
Dark Moon dice.
Dark Moon dice.
Cool. So at the very least, Lark notices this. But you notice that they're like chatting for a fair while at the bar. Like they're like back and forth. And Cal seems a little bit like, no. And then 2 double shots appear before them, and they both take a shot.
Do they clink first?
They look at each other, and they kind of raise it, and then they go.
What the fuck is going on?
I don't see any of that. Like, Moss is fully just trying to not.
Yeah, Tansy's blind.
What's going on?
What?
happening?
What's your boyfriend doing with my boyfriend?
My boy, he's not my boyfriend.
Oh, that is not the point of this conversation, and you know it. No, that's not the point.
Yes, it is. If that's how you're drawing a conclusion that something is weird.
Oh my god, this is weird. This is weird.
It's pretty weird.
It's weird.
It's pretty weird.
What are we yelling about?
Yeah, tall people make it hard to see. What happened?
I'm really tempted to like pick Charr up, like put him.
Yeah, do we need to like both pick
I'll
her
Be
up?
like, John, get on
He's
my
like fully
shoulders.
armored too, so it's like.
I mean, now that you guys are like, now that like, Lark is drawing attention to it. Like, if you guys obviously like, Lark's not being subtle. It's like, look, everybody.
Well, I mean, they're drinking together now. Do they do that now?
I don't know.
Do they talk now? Look, do you talk to? I don't know anything about this. Would you know anything about this?
No.
And you don't find this suspicious?
Fucking no.
What if they're just friends?
What if they're just
No, they weren't
They
never
don't
really
like each
friends.
other.
They don't like each
No?
other normally.
Ah, you want me to go spy on
No,
him? I could be
you're
your
not subtle.
ears on the inside.
No.
I just could.
I love the idea that
someone's
Tanzy
eyes.
could spy on anyone and not get caught.
No one would see me. I see that one lady. She's got
No,
a really
I think
cool
she
dress.
always
I
gets
could hide
caught, but
under
they
the
always
frills.
think it's something else.
I want it.
Gosh.
I want it. Come on. Where's your owl? I want maybe you like.
I'm gonna teleport my owl underneath the drink station and listen.
Lifesaver.
You know, like underneath the tablecloth.
Lark's
like-
nosy than I thought she was going to be in the beginning, but you know, I'm here. I'm rolling with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They come back, and each
Oh, I didn't
each
pick
of
up
them has an extra glass floating in front of them.
I didn't pick up anything from my owl in that last second. We
Sorry, what
waited
was
too
the-
long
wait,
bickering.
here, sorry.
She's gonna put the owl underneath the drink table to listen to eavesdrop.
Their conversation.
Oh, they've already kind of had whatever discussion they were
Okay.
having about the drinks, but you do hear Enris summons it seems a mage hand first, and Cal's like, I have it handled, and he summons his own. So
And let Lark know that. Moss was trying not to break down laughing.
like Cal's like, do you think I can't cast a fucking mage hand?
They're still not friends. Yeah, they're definitely like that was.
But it's not like angry, it's more just like, you underestimate me for no reason. Like, Enris is pretty cocky for, I mean, he is the best third year, but he is not at Cal's level.
No.
They come back. There are now a total of 8 champagne flutes between the group of you.
Well, I'm taking 2.
Thank you.
Okay?
I'm drinking just water.
Char's gotta stay focused,
Hydrate.
Yeah,
Gotta hydrate. You never know when the action will come.
I
This is the
take
trial.
a single flute, like I said I was gonna do.
It's
Oh.
like I drank an entire jar of pickle juice today. I'm hydrated.
How do you like pickles? Like, they smell odd.
Did you just say to me? Did you
I'm
just
just-
disrespect my pickles?
No, I'm genuinely curious as someone who doesn't like pickles, what's the appeal?
But they're crunchy, but they're also squishy and they smell vinegary. Do you want to have one? I just pull a pickle out of my pocket.
Like, Moss's
Yes.
like fawn nose like crinkles like in the like no.
Onion, radishes, and then they last without refrigeration for a very long time.
But you can just can normally without vinegar and it won't.
No, pickles
Yeah.
are good. Nope. Do you have more?
Yeah.
Pickles are good.
This one
Pickles
definitely
are-
has a bunch of. Oh, God. I was gonna say pick the lint hair off, but you know what? You're a child after my own heart, so you go for it.
Pickles are
Enjoy
good
that
though.
lint. Lint will be good.
I
Flavor.
like
I
like
call it
food that
pocket
bites
flavor.
back. So
Pocket
So
pickles
you
will
would
do
love
that to you.
Have you had pineapple yet?
Is that the one that eats you?
the outside skin's hard to eat through.
Yes, it's spiky.
Not the one that eats you. The way people talk about fruit is delightful. One that-
Pineapples, they bite
Yeah.
back.
They do
Pineapple's
bite back.
coming back. We had a pineapple drink the other night.
Yeah.
I think it was fine.
Right.
Yeah, awesome. So Char, you're very on edge. You're like, whoa,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah,
You're
a
ready
little
to
bit.
go. Andres is gonna be like, hey Char, what's up, buddy?
Ah,
You okay?
yeah. Yes. Yes, I am.
What's up with you?
I don't know. I heard a rumor that sometimes they pull rugs out from under people for these type of events where who knows, maybe we're gonna start the trial here or something else. I don't know. I just never can be too sure.
You don't trust someone, he says, careful not to say her name. But he gives Moss a little look because he knows Moss is the worst at remembering. Like, you know what? Every rogue has their struggle.
Every rogue has
And this is yours.
struggle.
Yes.
He says, I get it. Like, she's done some weird trials in the past.
What have been the past ones?
Well, okay, so I don't know how much you guys know about this trial, but basically it's sort of like an amped up version of what you guys do in War Club, right? So, but instead of like a professor choosing what the challenge is, it's whichever headmaster is hosting. So Isolda's is first. Sorry, shit. Isolda's is first. That's fine.
Isolda is new.
But Zola's
the
dress
pocket
looks
pickle.
great. Like, she actually dressed up really nicely for this. I'm kind of surprised. And
Give us a great challenge.
Meant to be.
This poor woman, like, must be sitting there all the time being like, do they think they're fucking subtle? Does anyone at the school think they're subtle?
Let me turn this volume down really quick. I'm tired of that.
She just puts it on mute every now and then.
Yeah.
To be fair, like,
I feel
there
like I
are
need to just start
other-
calling her Isabella or something.
if there's other headmasters here, you guys probably aren't ranking especially high in who she's watching, you know? Like, she's got every other headmaster here. Like, if a diviner is doing anything, it's not spying on her own students right now.
Yeah, we're just defenseless, harmless students.
Yeah.
Sword in
definitely.
hand.
Like, yeah, so I mean, depending on how much you know about the different school you're going to, whoever's hosting, you can sort of get a sense of what they might be challenging us with.
So what should Char know before this?
I mean, what do you know about her?
Well, I
Like,
mean,
what
about,
kind of challenge do you think she would put
She's a
forward?
bitch.
I mean, about her specifically.
She's a bitch. She's
I honestly pictured this room to be locked shut and those who are participating to find a way to get as many of their own people out of here. Honestly, that's for one. I've seen there's like encyclopedias of different trials that have been put on, and I don't. This wasn't an Iskar one, but it was the classic. The walls are caving in. How do you escape? And it's like that could happen here. We put up dorms for thousands. I can't count.
Hundreds,
lot.
dozens.
A lot of
Definitely a
usage.
lot.
Numbers
At
don't
least-
make sense.
At least 10. At least.
For at least 10 more students.
At least. You're not wrong.
Oh, Char.
Anything can happen.
You're not wrong.
Okay.
Oh,
Calm down.
Christ, that's funny.
It's good to
Sorry.
be prepared, but also if you're this anxious, you're spending so much energy being this anxious that when the actual thing happens, you're gonna be exhausted.
Or the adrenaline will kick in and he'll do fantastic.
I
He
don't.
have little face moss.
I don't know if the adrenaline is in now or if it just keeps getting more. But I have had to get 3 new flasks because the first one I had, you can't get that alcohol smell or taste out of it. And these other 3 opens up vest a little bit. There's 3 flask pockets too sewn in out externally from when he got it. And there's 3 different flasks in there, and they're all filled with water.
I thought you were gonna say Gatorade.
They're all filled with Gator aid. It's aid from the Gator. It's Gator
Yes,
blood.
The Gator. Ooh.
Yeah.
So there's actually a character in this card named Gator.
This is Gator's aid. He made it. I think it's good. I mean, it tastes, it's not. It doesn't taste like pickles that much, which I'm actually. Can you have more pickles?
Oh, of course.
The moss literally steps away to get away from the pickle smell.
I
and
trade you a
she's like,
pickle for some Gator's aid.
Here you go.
Just trading snacks.
I had it. I ate it.
Tanzy, not Tercy. I don't know who Tercy is.
Tarzan? That's me.
New ship.
Apparently. You feel someone's gaze on you. Somebody's watching you. You would
Who dat?
see if you can spot who it is.
Yeah, I feel like if I feel the someone's watching me thing, I probably like get up on a chair or something to try and like get
Yeah.
a better vantage point.
Okay, then you can have advantage. You have advantage if you're on a chair.
Okay, yes, I get up on the
40
chair and I'm
skills.
just like, wait.
So all of you are just talking, and all of a sudden Tansy just jumps on a chair and starts like looking.
I'm like, who's looking at me? I feel eyes on me. You know when you feel someone staring at you, but they don't have permission to stare at you? I'm feeling that right now, and it's irking me.
Don't
real
have
bad.
permission to stare at you. Oh,
They can stare at me
Tansy.
as long as they have permission, you know? I know, there's a lot to look at here, and it's all good stuff.
It's all good. Yeah, perception with advantage.
Okay.
Lay it on us.
Oh shit, that was really good. With advantage? Oh, I get to roll that twice. Let's see.
Yeah, why not, right?
No, the first roll was better. So it's 22.
Perfect. Yeah, you find this person in the crowd easily. You can tell that they're like looking at you, but they're also like carrying on a conversation where they are. So you actually managed to catch a glimpse of them without them knowing that you're looking at them. And it is the familiar face of Tad Braddington.
Fuck me now!
Come
Tansy just
in.
flips off the chair.
So Tansy takes a
Just
dive.
Flat.
Just flat takes a dive.
She's just like on the floor, like, did he see me? Did he see me?
I'll like crouch down to
Same.
Shannon. You okay?
Are we just all?
Everyone's
Tansy,
crouched
slip-
around dancing now.
Yep.
Oh, hi guys. I fell off the chair. So silly me. Feet, right?
I do struggle with it
Right?
myself sometimes, but I have claw toes that slip, and that's usually the issue on tile. You guys stand up? You good? Is the floor comfortable?
Yeah.
Are you trying to like avoid him seeing you? Like, what's your, or you? Was that just immediate reaction?
That was like an involuntary reaction, but then also like I immediately step behind one of the taller people and just like am like kind of looking in that direction.
That's
Okay.
Moss or Lark.
Yeah, I'm gonna
whoever's
say
closest. I just like dive behind.
Tansy's never been subtle a day in her life, so I'm gonna say that you guys can tell at least that she's looking at this group of people that's talking. Whether or not like why and all that stuff, like you have no idea, but you can tell she's looking at like that's the group of people that seem to
Who
throw
are
her
they?
off.
Who are they?
Who? Who?
Are they-
Whom?
Are they people you
I
from your
think-
old school?
think
People.
so.
Oh. Why, yes. I don't know how you put those things together in your mind, but yeah, those might be former classmates of mine from my old school. Heavens on, holy high,
Okay.
the
Okay.
quadruple H, as they
How
call it there.
worried do we need to be that they're gonna target you during this competition?
Oh, target me. I don't know about targeting me.
Hmm.
But my ex is definitely over there.
Yeah.
Okay, very concerned now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Explains a lot.
Remember the time I said that, maybe I might kill him, maybe I might run away? Well, boy, my brain is doing the loop-de-loop right now.
Gotta find that middle ground. Remember, we're not killing if we can help it.
Which one?
Right. Not I remember. I pinky promised you. I remember. No killing. What about light maiming?
A light maiming is healable,
Healable. Oh,
Unethical,
in the range of
but
healable.
healable.
Unethical but healable.
I'm an unethical healer.
That's the
Oh.
quote.
I only heal if you maimed.
I only
Ethically
heal if
questionable,
you're
but it works.
deeply maiming.
Yeah. I've been studying lizard folk for a while now.
Which one? Which one?
The one the human one, the average height one, the one with the dark hair and the dark trench coat and the very piercing eyes, but he don't fall for it, Lark. Don't fall for it.
You
Don't look him in the eye. Swear to God, he's a witch.
He is pretty cute. Let me describe him for you guys. He's got dark, kind of like scruffy curly hair. He's got like freckles. He's got a little bit of this like cool bad boy persona, but he's also very slight, and you can tell by the band he's wearing that he's a wizard.
Oh.
The human boy.
So things ended badly?
Badly. Like he might have accidentally, and I don't mean accidentally, actually. He absolutely ratted me out to the principal, headmaster, whatever you want to call them. Had me expelled, kicked out of the group I had formed. Remember that underground smuggling and forgery ring I mentioned in previous? Well, he took that from me, and he threw me under the bus. So I can't wait to throw him under anything. Cart buses, big. The bigger the better. The more hooves too, also better.
I could probably get an ostrich to bite him, an emu to bite him, and no one's gonna punish an emu. Right?
Lark, you just became my most favoriteest poison. If you could make that happen, baby, I'm gonna be really excited to see that.
Look, I'm like this with the emus, okay?
I was like, I don't think
You
anyone can be friends with an emu, if I'm completely honest. I know
She
you
did
did
it.
well in class, but let's be honest here, they're demons.
They're
Demons,
not.
of
They're
course, of course. Lark, go talk to
What
the
do you mean?
emus.
They've never charged you before?
No, I pet them.
Little fuckers.
Yeah,
He
they
says,
don't-
and takes a chug of his champagne.
Someone doesn't
Can I
know how
like
to
do an
draw
insight
the
check
emu.
just because
There,
me as a
little
player wants the
fuckers.
cow versus emu like backstory? Like,
Yes, I want the flashback.
I want that flashback to school. Why is Cal
Cal
the
fighting
emus?
off Cal versus emus, life or death situations.
It was 19 years ago today.
It was a cold,
Cal
dark
versus
night.
emus is the name of a
Never
short
saw it
story that
coming.
I now apparently need to write. Yeah.
Oh my
Um,
god.
Emus attack.
No, they were Moth, tell him they were friends with me.
they were
I know you
literally.
did well in class, but that doesn't mean that
No.
they're not sociopathic.
Well, they like me.
They're sociopathic who didn't attack Lark at all or make any signs of
Exactly.
aggressive.
Well,
What if we just point the sociopath towards someone else to be a sociopath at,
Why don't we
Sociopaths?
why don't we
We
put
should
the
just
Put the
Can we
wizard
just
in.
talk to the
Wait.
druids to like talk to them and like have what could we get all the druids to turn into emus?
An army of
That's
emus.
actually
I
terrifying.
feel like this is going into prank territory that I, as a professor, should not be here for. He leans in and gives Lark a kiss and says, "I'll find you later," and excuses himself to shake off the memory.
Internally, Moss is like, I found out how to get rid of Cal.
Apparently.
Consistently every day.
No.
Hey, I didn't know that that was such a touchy subject. Right. Okay. So, yeah, a couple emus. They'll come up. They'll bite him. None the wiser.
Is anyone keeping an eye on Tad as you talk?
I
Andrew specifically told me not to look at him, so I'm not looking at him.
Yeah.
might be actually. I think I might not be able to help it. Just like looking over at the table in general.
Yeah.
It's one of those
I'm gonna
don't look what
say-
you're staring.
Tansy's like rambling, and Char's like, "Oh,
Yeah.
and then suddenly Tad is there.
That data. Oh.
Miss Banks.
I will stand beside
Tad.
this.
Mm-hmm. Wow, what an unfortunate series of events that have led us to here. Tangled webs and whatnot, huh?
Tangled.
I don't think that's really appropriate given the scenario we're currently in, but it's good to see you. I thought maybe you would be at one of the other schools, but Iskar, interesting choice.
Yes. Yeah, certainly
It
was a
probably
choice.
It probably fits you a bit better here, huh?
Fits me a bit better. Right. Unfortunately, I wish your trench coat fit you a little bit better. But we can't all be winners, can we?
I'm giving Tansy a bardic inspiration for whatever it is that she does.
Okay, roll to help Tim. You're also gonna get help from Enris, who knows how to sew and is going to point out exactly how his outfit is improperly designed for him.
Oh, I'm just like, you know what? Shoulder pads, they don't work on everyone. Your shoulders will hopefully come in one day when puberty hits as well. He's definitely way past puberty, by the way. It's just, that's what she's saying. Yeah.
But that's she says.
Just so you do know, I have command prepared and I'm ready to tell him to leave. And
Just Char's like, look, I'm a paladin, just so you know.
give me the word, the nod, and I'll be like, nerd, leave, and he'll.
Literally.
Power word, get out.
Power word,
nerd.
power word, nerd.
Oh. Fun fact is that work on several of your friends.
It does. Prove
Lark's gone.
It's a useful one to know, actually. Power word nerd.
power word, nerd.
Yeah, roll an intimidation with advantage and a d6
Yep.
if you want it.
Okay,
This is
all
the
right.
most important use of my d6s today.
Right.
Whatever
Wait,
challenges happen,
Intimidation, right? Okay.
this is what.
Yeah, I feel like you're trying to intimidate him.
Okay. I'm gonna add the D4. Sorry, is it D6 or D4?
D6.
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 So that's a 25.
Oh my god, he rolled a natural 20.
No! Wait. Do I have cutting barbs? Wait a second. Let me check if I have cutting barbs. I can't remember what level that you did that.
What does that
This
do?
is
Hang on, I have
important.
more abilities.
What does that do?
I can subtract from a roll. So it basically turned it into like a not natural 20. And
If
then
I
would-
if I stand behind Tansy and like, can she roll with advantage?
She already used roll advantage.
Shit, never mind.
Still a 25.
Offering
Yeah,
sewing
yeah.
mistakes.
Yeah.
That's all he's got. And you know,
like trying to
actually, it's
find
not all
it.
he's got, but that's
I
what he's
know.
That's what he's giving. Yeah.
got. That's what he's gonna say.
Cut it. Is it cutting
Really
words? I can't remember what it
tailored.
is. Fuck. Trying to find it. I'm sorry.
He has.
It's
I think
cutting
you'd have to say
words.
something on your own too.
I think it is cutting words.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out when do I get it. I'll. Nope.
level-
Sorry.
Is it level 5 or yeah?
Not enough time to
It's
take
level
it.
3, but since I'm multi-class, I don't have it.
Oh, tragic.
Gotcha. That's
I
okay.
tried. I tried. I was
That's
like,
okay.
I think I might have something for
That's
this.
okay. I can see a sweat through the trench coat anyway. Camp Ollie.
You insult him, and even with Enris's points of like exactly why his outfit doesn't fit him, he holds it together pretty well. Like it looks like he's used to it, like he's used to people saying stuff like that, and he just smiles like he's like you're endearing for the fact that you tried to intimidate him.
Oh my goodness. And you're not even crying after I said that. My oh my, how we've grown emotionally, clearly.
I saw your sign earlier. Haven't been practicing your forgery skills then.
What sign? You mean the ones from my friends supporting me? The ones that I didn't have to buy off or steal from people? Oh! I'm proud of that sign, actually.
We like her for who she is.
Lark shoots out suddenly.
He's insulted my sign. That's
He's like, wow, well, I can see you found some friends who better suit you. Don't worry, I have everything under control. Everything we built is still going strong. So, you have a legacy at Heavens.
Oh, well, thank you so much for not running my legacy into the ground yet. Hopefully those people will come to their common senses and maybe decide to have someone else. Maybe a better suited leader. Maybe someone who doesn't swindle and steal and brainwash people.
But I am very pretty to look at.
Oh, aren't you?
And you
Yeah.
can't
Sickening and sweet.
Can I, as he says the pretty to look at thing, can I cast command on him?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast grovel. I'm gonna do grovel instead. He needs to make...
Wait.
Love it.
Are we gonna dump all our shit on this man? Yes,
Make
we
me
are.
cry.
Cast Bane.
Burn through your spells. Burn through your spells.
I was just saying, are we going
one
right
of
into
us will come for all of us.
You've got a party.
I'm not competing. So this is just me burning through spells. I'm casting Bane on this man and his buddies because I can choose up to 3 creatures.
So what's Bane do again?
Minus a D4 on ability checks and saves.
I need it's a wisdom save, so it might not be a wizard strong stat,
So
but I can't tell.
Well,
You need to make a save
he has to make a save to see if he's baned. And then if he's baned, then he'll have the. Okay.
Okay, so baning him first, wisdom save.
Okay, yeah. Bane is a charisma save, sorry.
He rolled a natural 1, so it hits.
Okay. So the target must roll a d4 and abstract the number rolled from an attack roll or saving throw.
And then
It's
he gets
3 creatures. So I'm gonna do him and 2 of his other buddies, whoever looks the most like problem.
Yeah, no,
and I'm concentrating for a minute.
Okay.
And I would like to sleight of hand this to not make it obvious that I've done this. Is that okay? Should I roll sleight of hands?
Yeah. Let's see how stealthy you are.
It's a dirty 20. We're fine.
Dirty.
And then Charr, do I need to roll anything for his?
It would be a wisdom saving throw.
Another wisdom save. He rolled a 3. You
Minus a d4.
Okay.
Please get him to negatives. I had to ask. Minus a d4.
Kill him.
Please.
He just gets a nosebleed and passes out. It's like,
Say if he rolled a natural 3 and minus a d4 and it's a 4, I'm just saying I feel like something really funny should happen if he has a -1.
Oh yeah, actually I didn't roll his. Hang on, let's see what his d4 is.
Do you see what I mean?
No, he's still above 0.
So,
But just barely.
I can hope.
Charr, what do you say to him?
it's a 1-word command for this, and I say kneel. If you're gonna talk to the one who founded the empire, it sounds like you are so graciously running in her place. You better kneel to your queen.
Oh shit!
Fuck!
And I'm standing
don't forget
there.
to kiss the rings too.
I'm standing there, sword pommel to the ground.
So, hang on. When kneeling.
He's technically prone. He's technically
How much
prone.
height do you lose when you kneel?
He's technically.
He diminishes his height by a quarter.
He's technically prone, so I think he like falls to the ground, but on one knee.
Is it
so
like bowing down, like
it's
fully
yes,
back
he's
outstretched?
probably like
He's
half his
her
height. He's either half his height, half her height, or even less potentially.
She's 3'1", and he's 5'8".
So I think he's just below her height. Like he's probably like leaning on his kneeled leg.
Like fully forward, like.
Yeah. He kneels and he his eyes like shoot down to the ground, like he just doesn't know how to handle this. Like he does not know how to handle someone just telling him to kneel out of nowhere.
Oh my goodness.
But he does it, and he's silent, and his buddies are like,
Oh my goodness.
Can I make insight checks to see like how much that separated him from his goons? Like
you
that
know,
display of
did it
like
at all lower his reputation.
Yes.
Squad.
A quarter of his height, he would still be 4'3" kneeling. I
Yeah,
did
so
the
it's
math.
like bending his. They have to bend him too.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
thematically.
he's, like,
just,
fully,
just
like,
I was gonna say just
grovel.
thematically, it's telling him to kneel, but he is grovel, which technically makes him prone until the end of the next.
Oh, he's
turn.
like he's tell him to do the worm because he is a worm.
Yeah, you worm.
Worm.
So yeah, he's on the ground and he just kind of like basically he's just it seems like waiting for it to pass.
Oh
Like
my
he's not saying
goodness.
anything, he's not looking at you guys.
Just one round,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
so yeah,
Oh my
you might
goodness.
want to talk, but you can't. Like he's
Yeah. Yeah, I you know what? On your knees I think is the best place for you. I forgot how cute you look down there.
Oh jeez. Arda walks by and goes,
Not you, Ada.
not you, Arda, not you.
Books
This
it.
time it's not you.
She's like, thank God it's not me.
He stands up slowly, adjusts his vest, and he says, "Good luck, Tanzy." And he turns and he walks away.
As he walks away, can I
God,
cast? Sorry. I just want to cast prestidigitation, and on the back of his jacket, can I have it say, "Ask me about my micro penis"?
oh no, you don't body shame. Don't.
It's 1 hour. It's 1 hour.
Uh,
If he's gonna be an asshole, he's gonna deserve some small dick energy.
Singular hour.
It just says "kick me" or something on the back. You do the thing that just like the little prank as he walks
Yeah.
away. Yeah, you guys are for the moment free of it. And Enris goes, "Wow, that was a thing to behold."
Char, I am so proud of you.
Guys, I couldn't
I
thank
know
you enough for
paladins
that.
did things like that.
You guys were so that was so impressive, you guys.
I fight for my friends.
Oh,
Did I just like pull him in for like a gigantic like hug and I'm just like, oh
Char was like still standing there, like unmoving from when he said that. I was like, did I just do that?
That was
He's
great.
shaking a little bit now.
that was amazing.
I feel like Isolde gets like a something that like she's proud of her students in this moment. I'm like, ew, I don't want that pride.
I have one more gold in my room because of this. Who was watching?
someone's giving you a chance.
Nope.
Actually, let's say you do notice, you do feel like somebody watched that interaction, Char. Like specifically kind of looking at you.
I saw. I felt somebody watching. Am I able to like pinpoint in the area of who was watching?
Perception. Let's find
Alright,
out.
Perception. Let's see if I can. No,
Perceive.
Perceive.
You
Oh
can't
no,
perceive?
I got
Anything
a
else?
very strong 2. If it's within 10 feet, though, I can just tell anything in the area because blindsight.
It's not within 10 feet.
Well, shit.
You can tell the area it came from is basically where all the headmasters are hanging out.
Okay. I hope I'm not getting scouted by either Veradox's headmaster or Khan School of Warfare, because I'm not trying to be a war master. Maybe I do want to know more about dragons, but
Let's be honest, though, I do want to know a bit about dragons.
Also note for our lovely DM, my spell lasts for 10 minutes, so they also have that minus D4 for like whatever other crazy shit happens.
Just to ruin
during
their
the-
day for a little
just to
bit.
ruin. I'm concentrating on this. Like
I love it. I could just like Moss is like, fuck you guys.
that's pretty much.
I shoot my get fucked beam.
Yes. So any other student shenanigan and spell casting that is bound to happen during this event.
Delightful.
Well done.
I think if I feel eyes on me from the headmaster's area, I'm guessing it's like a table on a raised platform area that they're all sitting or standing at. I kind of glance over and scan over all of them, and I have a little smirk, and then I look back over at the group. Like over the shoulder, like, heh, okay.
Yeah, There you go.
Like, I
Take
meant to
that
do
in.
that.
Enver suggests that he thinks it's time for shots. You guys know
Yes.
you guys know he's had a shot already, but he doesn't know you know that he's had a shot already. But he's like, I think we should do
Yes.
shots.
I agree.
That sounds like a
agree.
fabulous idea.
Shots, 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 shots.
Everybody?
You have to.
Everybody!
You can do a shot of like juice or something.
Oh.
Like it doesn't have to be. Sometimes it's just the camaraderie of
Yeah.
the actual.
You can choose what you want to shot, but you should shot something.
Well,
Yeah.
the amount of
It could
students
be.
here.
They have a really, really nice like green wheat juice here.
I mean, with the amount of students here that have proficiency in some sort of bartending, I have learned more. I've heard there is a pickleback. It sounded gross at first, but I didn't know if I'd like pickles. I'm gonna see
That
if
was
I
in
can
my
get a
fave.
pickleback shot.
You'll like it, I promise.
I think I'm gonna do that, and I need
Okay.
chunks of pickles in that actually.
I'll do picklebacks with him.
Shall we roll to see if you guys get anything good on the tape
Yes.
mystery?
Oh sure.
Yes, always. It always
not?
creates more fun.
Mystery. All right. It's gonna be a D100 for whoever wants to start.
If I can find my D100.
I'm just gonna say I rolled a very nice number.
69.
Oh, you said it, not me. Oh!
That's my favorite!
Okay.
Ian, you rolled 69.
I did indeed.
Oh, this is cool.
Yes.
You got an Aarakocra cold brew. It's like a mix of a coffee liqueur kind of thing.
Okay.
Feathery wings sprout for your back, and you have 40 flying speed for. Hang on. 4 hours.
I'm gonna cry. I think the
You go
wings.
away.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I think the wings like out of my back,
Yeah,
feathers
yeah.
kind of
As
slowly
soon
fall
as you take
around
the
me.
shot, and you know that moment after you take a shot when it's burning, and you're like, oh, in that moment, burst.
Can one of them just hit Tanzy?
Oh,
Just Tanzy goes flying.
Smack her
Muppets
in
like
the face.
ragdoll. Someone throws like a dummy, just like
Yeah.
totally. The wings like wrap around Charr at first, like their own like robe, and Char's like.
Lost against you.
I think everyone's like, you okay, buddy? You alright?
I've heard that there's more hope for a kobold who wasn't born a winged kobold to be a winged kobold, and I'm ready to learn about being a winged kobold. And he jumps and he like literally leaps off the ground and flies into the air.
Yes.
Yeah.
I just get off the board. I'm like, yeah, Chai, you're flying.
Yeah, I mean, I think there was. Was there alcohol in that Char?
I think there has to be. It was Aarakocra Kahlua, pretty much.
If not,
Yeah.
Red Bull for sure, because that gives you wings.
This is a like nitro cold brew with the Aarakocra Kahlua. There was definitely a tinge of alcohol in that. It was
Oh.
it's probably like maybe like what 3%.
Yeah, it's not a to get you drunk. It's like an after dinner, generally.
Yeah.
Treat.
I can take that. Okay.
Well done. Anyone else got a roll for me?
I rolled a 52.
A 52. A 52. Okay. You got also a drink that is coffee themed, a shifter's blend. It will give you some feral features. Up to you which ones you want for an hour.
Holy shit. I feel
Feral
like
brew.
fuck. Okay. I feel like first of all, her horns like kind of become more spiky because I already have that natural headbutt ability. So I feel like they all become like spiky in the sense that I could literally like ram into someone right now and like it would hurt us hell. So I feel like that's what happens.
Okay.
Fair
You
enough.
get really cool spiky horns. You go
Like
a
the
little
antlers are spiky now. Like they look like that would hurt.
Like horny,
that's
like they're
fine.
sorry,
They're thorny.
they're thorny. There we go.
Yes.
Enris is feeling a little thorny too with that. Anybody else? 3.
Oh,
Oh, 33. I mean, 3, like, this is not one where numbers matter, but 33. Ooh! You get a fire elemental Frito. I don't know, Fredo? Whatever. Fire damage heals you instead of damaging you for 4 hours.
That's sick. You got a
Oh,
buddy.
that's the one I had for the first work games.
Oh,
You did it.
he's a
You did it.
friend. He friend shaped.
Everything still burns though. So if you're wearing clothing, your clothing will burn. But you're fine. So if you want to go like skinny dipping in a fire, you can do that. Okay.
I do.
I absolutely
I do want to do that.
100%.
You're like, Cal, get the horses.
I rolled a 91.
A 91. All right, let's see what we got in 91.
None.
Oh, you got orc strong. It basically it is made by orcs, and it will give you a +2 to your strength checks for the next hour.
Sweet.
Ooh, but after an hour, you get a level of exhaustion.
Oh, nope. Nope, not sweet. Oh, no.
There's a negative.
Is it just for strength checks, though?
Yes,
or
for
is it
strength
like...
checks, it says.
Okay. After an hour, though, right?
Yeah. We'll time things out so that won't be a detriment to you when time comes. Is that everybody? Enris. Enris is having a drink tonight. 18. Enris is having Enris is having a Dragonborn Daybreak. It makes you breathe as if you're a Dragonborn, like a breath weapon, but it's actually a color spray spell. Just one.
That's sick.
That's
Just one.
sick.
So he's like, ooh, I like
a burp
that.
and the sparkle comes out.
Ooh, I like that. That's fun.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so you all have a delicious shot. You're feeling good. You're feeling energized, ready for more fun. And Enris suddenly points out, and he says, "Oh, hey, there's one of my friends. Did you guys want a introduction, or should I just head out?"
One of your friends?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
He goes to the dragon school. So we always got along. And he drags you guys over towards a human woman. She is built. Like, she is like all muscles, like every inch of her. She has 2 long braids that come down in front of her hair, with like very thick hair. She's wearing a warhammer on her, like just casually has a warhammer. And she looks real serious. Like, she doesn't look like someone who's like a buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Enris runs over and he says, "Hey, Ryu, hey, how are you?" And he like gives her a hug, and like you guys all are like, is he like, the look she gives him when he gives her a hug, like, is like she's gonna cut him. Like, for a moment you're all like, ooh, she doesn't seem friendly. But she doesn't actually attack him, so all is well. And when they break apart, she says, "Enris, who are your friends?" And he like turns to you guys like she's like carrying on, like she's like, "Hey," like she's bubbly. He's just like, "Yeah, introduce yourselves, my buddy."
Moss.
Lark.
I'm Charr. I nod or bow a little bit.
You get the sense that she's like judging you all, like she's looking at you very intentionally.
I'm gonna.
She doesn't give a fuck.
I'm gonna try to like. I guess this might warrant another performance roll of sorts. But I'm gonna try to like good posture again and look like someone who is worthy of like a strong.
I feel like we
nod.
needed to give Charr neck frills for these moments.
I need my intimidating lizard look.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she's very tall, very brawny. Like it's a little hard to look at her and not be impressed by the amount of like clear work she puts into it.
Oh yeah. how do you know each other?
Wild magic. Enris laughs and he's like, yeah, I guess we sort of met through my sister. Ryu is a barbarian actually, but still studies wild magic. It's kind of cool. And she's like, shrugs.
It's really funny.
Great. Oh yeah, good introduction then. Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't piss her off, and he like gives her arm a little like playful hit. You guys are like, is he playing with fire? Like, what is he doing? Like, he seems way too confident that she's not gonna kill him.
That's fine. He's confident in a lot of things. I'm just.
Pardon my light prying, but what? How does the wild magic play into your barbarian studies, is it?
Yeah. I don't know. I just kind of am aware of it. I just kind of know magic and I can sense it, and I can use wild magic to like help people do things, Like,
yeah.
if you can't jump across a bridge, maybe I can harness the magic to help you push you
Throw
up.
people. What?
Yeah, basically. But like, it's more like knowing where the magic is and then having people jump in that direction. But yeah,
So you're not throwing people.
I mean,
So you're identifying the magical currents that are pre-existing and using them to your advantage.
Oh my
Yeah,
god, that was so
basically.
technical.
it's handy.
Yep.
With all the tears between the Feywild and this world, it's pretty easy.
God damn.
Anders is like, it's way cooler than it seems. Like, she just like gets wild surges like from fighting. Like
That is really cool.
like
That's pretty sick.
remember that time, and he like turns around and he's like, remember that time that we were in that competition together? I think it was actually the last one of these, and like she raged and just shot a fucking lightning bolt out of her chest, like immediately, just raging. It was so cool, and she just like
Oh
shrugs.
my
back.
God.
Sure.
What is she, a god?
She's too blonde to be a goth.
Ah,
There's
never
no
underestimate
no rules
anyone.
in this world.
Listen, you never underestimate over anyone, and never underestimate. Never estimate, and
Never
be surprised. There we
estimate
go.
anyone or anything.
So you're competing this time around, or are you just supporting your school? I'm just.
No, I'm competing.
Be a fun
Are you
time.
all gonna try to beat me?
I'm not competing. Not in the mood for it.
Yes. Handshake.
This is another one of those very tall people shaking very small hands.
Yep. I'm okay with the
Give him a
crouch.
boost.
She does
I
shake
can-
your hands.
I have the wings. I fly up a little bit. I fly up to meet her gaze.
Is it a little derpily because this is your first time like truly
What?
flying? So like, is it
Lopsided.
If I
One
have a
wing is
little bit of that,
fledgling?
if I have that liquid courage in me, or that liquid flight instructor,
You have picklebacks, even better.
the pickleback courage.
Harness the picklebacks.
I go up to eye height and then sink a little bit down to get closer to like shoulder height, and I say, if I could challenge you, I'd be honored, but we'll see how the challenge goes.
She shakes your hand. It's very strong.
Mm-hmm.
And she looks you over for a second and goes, Paladin?
Yes.
Right. And then she looks at Tanzy and she's like, and you?
Oh, I'm Tanzy.
She's still holding Char's hand, so she has to shake with her other hands.
Yeah. And I don't try, I do. In the wise words of a fellow goblin I once met in a swamp.
And you study.
My fists? No.
Right.
Monkhood and other things amongst it. What's
Amongst it? Bye, Ian.
Alright, I'm gonna head out.
All right, and I'm out. That's the end of me.
That's the end of the stream, guys.
See you later,
We've
guys.
hit the highest
You
quality
can find
that we
us
could ever
at,
get.
yeah,
Keep
my more
on following
adventures. She says, "Good to know," and she kind of looks between the two of you, like she's like getting a sense of what your party would be like. You know, like I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to imagine a party that's Tanzy and Charr in it, knowing just the two of them. Like, so how do you get anything done?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Get things done? It just happens. You don't ask questions, it just happens.
So, what do you do here for fun?
What don't we do here for fun? Lark, tell them.
Studying is really fun. We have a great library. There was a party at the lake we went to once.
Well, hosted.
We hosted that. That was the first party of the year. I think we did pretty good.
Yeah. That's,
Yep.
I study dragons.
Yeah.
You study dragons for fun,
Yes.
so you didn't get into. She says the name of the school. You didn't
Veradox.
get into Veradox.
He didn't even try to go there. You know why? Because Iskar is one of the best academies in the tri-state area.
I'm in the bicontinent area.
The bicontinent
Sure,
area.
Sure, you're higher up than some schools, but everyone knows Veradox the best.
I don't think that a school hierarchy to be enrolled and enlisted in a military organization is really worth ranking. I actually was more so joining Iskar, because financially it helps Gobara a lot more than any other offer that I was given. I'm only here to support my people and to help relations. I'm surprised that there hasn't been word of that from Veradox, I believe it was. This isn't a school rivalry thing. It's a supportive thing, you know? Support the people you love.
I'm just surprised. I mean, our headmaster's a dragon.
What? So just
Charr
because
turns
you
around.
think dragons and dragons should know each other?
Can I subtly cast message? Your girlfriend is a dragon. Stop.
Just tell Charr your girlfriend's a dragon.
Just
Like Charr doesn't fucking know.
I
Exactly.
can't mention Aqua.
No,
Yeah,
no,
but don't let it get to you. You turn back around.
Listen, you're
Are
generalizing
you-
dragons.
Are you trying to bluff her? Like, are you trying to not let anything slip that you have interest in dragons?
I mean, I more or less put that out there with my study of dragons. But I don't want to make it slip that I have personal connections with dragons.
Ooh, personal
You
connection.
are a dragon, technically, so that's a poisonal connection right there.
I'm a dragonling, if you will.
Dragon.
Draco-esque.
Near dragon.
I'm surprised Enris hasn't transferred for the same reason.
Yeah, me as well, actually, now that I think about it. Looks over at Enris. Why are you here still? Well, I'm not... that's a weird thing to ask, because I'm happy that you're here. What
Why
keeps
are
you...
you
Ask
here?
people why they're here.
Like, if that's you can't ask people why they're here.
Why are you here? Are you taking medicine this semester? I need to bring it back.
Well,
never do
his
it.
sister's here.
Well, yeah.
Enris gives a little nod to Lark. That's definitely why he's at Iskar.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Sorry, not Lark, Moss.
I mean, it makes sense.
You know, it's important to keep family close. I, haven't got to spend a lot of time with her in my life, so. And it's clearly an old argument. And she drops it, but it's clearly like, why is he going here?
Yeah.
Why didn't you want to go here? What do you have against this place?
I don't have anything against it. I'm just better than it. She's not trying to be rude. It's clear she just believes that. Like, she's just like, yeah, it's just a better school.
I like your energy. Confident.
She's very confident.
She's very confident. Moss doesn't give a shit. As far as she's concerned, none of these schools are like rankings are stupid. So she's like, whatever floats your boat, you can believe that if you want. In this moment, it's not worth your energy arguing right now.
Neil. No.
Make everyone like, oh, stop making
Make
people
everyone
kneel.
Neil.
Your name is now Neil.
I'm just, I mean, until you get power word nerd, I don't think we've fully arrived in this game, but
We
Power
need
word
stat
nerd.
blocks
We're
for
all
that
nerds,
spell.
man.
I need it to be available to all charisma casters, and
yeah, I needed it, please.
Power word nerd. I feel like it works differently for bards and wizards. Power word nerd makes when a wizard casts it, makes someone else a nerd, and when a bard does, but the person's being cast on is actually just being bullied for a while. But,
Aw.
Oh my god.
the funny thing is, bards are just music, just
Music
like
nerds?
performance nerds, music nerds. So like
Uh,
literally, like it's not.
You go
Yeah, not literally.
I love when people realize they're like bard colleges. Wait, so they're not like cool guys who hang out like and do stuff. They're
No,
like
theater
nerds.
majors. They're theater
We're
majors.
nerds.
Study music theory.
We're just nerds with flair. That's the difference.
We actually
Bards are
have-
nerds with flair.
We actually have medieval studies over here too. Lore.
Oh god.
Well, I'm glad that you are as confident as you are. I'm glad you have such a contrasting friendship with our pal Enris here.
Well, if you want to get tough, there's only one way to do it.
By doing it.
Throw yourself down the stairs. What?
Sort of. Survival classes.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
nice look over.
Lark is definitely getting tougher then, because you're taking them again this semester.
Yeah, we're being buried alive.
Second semester?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know,
Yeah, it's
staying
part of the
alive.
curriculum, so.
I'm glad I
Staying
don't have to cut any more of my hair off to start fires, but yeah.
It'll grow back by third year, she says, and gestures at her own hair.
Yeah, I'm not taking that.
You're gonna miss out on all the fun. But that's okay.
I feel pretty proficient already, so I think
In surviving, that's good. Sometimes I feel proficient, sometimes I don't. Locke, you feel the same?
Yeah. I mean, it's comforting to know what can't kill you.
Can only maim you.
What's your
Thing, right?
Suddenly she realizes you guys actually might know some stuff based on the fact that Lark does survival class and says, does anyone have any cool new scars?
Wouldn't you like to see?
Yeah, that's why I asked.
Oh, okay.
Did anyone get like hurt remotely during the wild magic?
I went
Yeah.
down.
Ooh, what's your
Yeah,
scar?
you got a new scar.
Well, she got hit like in the chest. I'm assuming it's something that kind of comes down.
Yeah,
For her collarbone
Right.
type thing? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I don't remember if Moss has.
She's right in there. She's like looking at it. She's like, nice. What did this?
Do we know? Did they have a name?
She like reaches out and like taps it, and it makes like almost like a ripple of color along Lark's skin. And she's like, "Oh, wild magic."
Wild magic.
Oh my
Neat.
god, how did you know? Are you a witch?
I just
You
told
missed-
you I can sense wild magic in the world.
Yeah, I mean, Tansy just got.
She smells like wild magic.
Yeah, that was.
So unless she's sleeping with a wild mage,
You can smell it?
well, it's not exactly smell, but it's a sense. I don't know. It's the closest thing I can describe it as. It you feel it sort of in your, and she kind of describes it like sort of as like swallowing thick mucus almost, like that kind of place. In, like the throat.
It's in your sinuses.
It's a
wild
gland.
magic.
It's a glandular thing. It's a glandular.
Yeah. Well, it was from one of those.
Ew.
It's a gland that allows her to sense wild magic.
Oh my god, my wild glands.
we over the break had an encounter with waves of wild magic amalgamate creatures spawning with teeth,
Yeah.
sideways mouths, a lot of arms, not enough legs.
They were very bulbous
No
and
legs.
fleshy.
Their legs didn't work. You couldn't sweep the leg, Johnny.
Yeah, they were a
Who's
little
Johnny?
icky. Yeah.
Enris adds, yeah, remember it's that thing I mentioned that was happening that I wrote you about? And she's like, right. So it's your headmaster being psycho?
Yes.
Effectively.
Yes, I agree with you. Thank you. So
Like, now I like her. Now I know I
Yes.
likes her.
yeah,
As soon as while we're talking about this, are we talking quietly?
It's we kind of. I think we kind of more like hushed when we started. To,
Yeah, you're kind of like a little bit to the side. There's
also,
a
like,
lot of
everyone's
people
talking,
here.
so,
There's
like,
like 1,000 people or more in this room.
Yeah.
Like it's busy.
it's loud. It's hard. to
My
Don't
brain
you
was just like, is this
thousand.
something we should be talking about in a group of people?
Well,
She's
no one.
like, why would I care? I go to war next semester.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
They can say
Um,
whatever they want about me.
Are you excited for that?
I'm excited to go to war. You stupid.
Well, you sounded like you're just like, all right, I'm doing it. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, commiserations for your untimely exit.
Graduation.
Yes.
Yeah.
Timely graduation.
Many apologies for your timely Charr salutes. Inside check, Charr.
Okay. No. The die just goes,
You don't know how she took that.
nope.
Oh god. I know. I'm hoping to go somewhere good at least.
I'm
Yeah, as you're as good as Enris is your friend, so I would assume that you're very good at what you do.
You
You
can
would
usually
probably
keep
will
up.
be. Yeah. You'll probably be fine. Well, at least as fine as you can get being enlisted in a war without really much of a choice, but you know.
My god, Moss, did you just call him fine? Did you call him fine? Are you
Hmm?
complimenting people right now?
I'm stating a fact.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were waiting for a second.
a fact that he's fine?
No.
Are you saying
That's
he's not
enough.
fine? I look over at him.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Moss
I mean,
hides.
yeah,
Moss
yeah.
hides.
So you where'd Moss
Moss
go?
is-
Hi.
Where'd Moss go?
No, she just rolled a natural 20 to stealth, so she does.
Alright, so Moss is gonna escape to the bathroom like every terrible Tinder date. Run away.
This is Moss' signature move. Run away.
Just so that everyone knows, it's literally a 29 in stealth. So
Oh
Holy
shit.
shit.
How can you have a 29 in stealth?
I
Plus
rolled
9.
a natural 20 and I have a plus 9 in stealth
How do you have a +9?
because I have double proficiency and I took stealth last semester.
Yeah.
That's the
Rogue.
money. That's how it works.
Rogue stats get bonkers.
Bonkers.
So yeah, I
Um,
have double proficiency and then yeah.
Cool.
It's not my only plus 9 too. My stats are kind of
So you slip off
Bonkers.
away from the group. Where are you heading to?
embarrassed. I think she's trying to. Honestly, I think she's gonna pull a Lark and try to go into the kitchens. Like,
Tell Gina I said hi.
Bestie friends.
yeah, I'm gonna go visit Lark's friends that know me at this point because I followed Lark into the kitchen enough times.
Care of her youngest son's trench mouth cleared up.
Mouth.
Boy,
We're drinking contaminated
Dear.
water.
Trench mouth. Dear
Yeah.
God.
brushing
I
your
know.
teeth in
I
there?
know.
Okay, that distressing thing aside.
You think it's distressing?
I don't have it.
The phrase trench mouth is damning. That's
I was
fucked.
to say trench foot is bad enough, but trench mouth, oh baby.
Yeah,
I got
Oh,
rotten wood.
Baby, that trench mouth.
Halitosis.
Ah,
It's halitosis.
My smile causes eyebrows to burn off. Don't worry.
is Is it
Split
the
the rest of
SpongeBob?
you-
I'm sorry,
the
I'm
rest of-
ugly one. I'm sorry, I'm ugly. It's just bad breath.
As
Excuse
the
me.
rest of you enjoy your conversation about just all of that,
Ugh.
Moss, you are sneaking towards the kitchens, and
Yes,
just
I
kind
am.
of as you've let the kind of like you kind of accept you can't be hidden anymore. You gotta kind of like
Yeah.
be seen to go in the kitchen. You feel someone tap on your shoulder.
My ear like flicks in the direction.
Cat
Like,
ear.
and it's yeah. And I kind of like turn.
It's Fira.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah. Sorry about, do you mind if we duck in the kitchen real quick?
Yeah, I must be spending too much time with Lark because I am craving a Cobb salad.
Let's go get Cobb salads. Let's go get Cobb
Many
salads.
potatoes, not allowed to be
Yes.
greens.
And potato salad. We should probably bring back. I'm gonna bring back potato salad for Lark. Okay.
Like
Anyway,
a plate of salads.
This is why I love Moss.
Yeah,
Anytime potatoes are around, she's like, bring some for Lark.
I have some for Lark.
I know the drill.
Can they
like-
do a potato shot?
Potato.
Is vodka your favorite?
Yep. Yep.
It comes from potatoes? Done.
Done.
Sold.
I'm waiting for the ones that she has under her beds to accidentally ferment enough to like kind of get to be alcohol.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like being around
Okay.
lead paint. It messes with your head after a while.
What turns you into a serial killer? Studies have been shown.
Yep.
Just like
yep.
every boomer. Anyways,
Okay.
so you guys slip into the kitchen and there's just tons of people working away. It looks like they're serving lots of stuff. As long as you stay out of their way, no
Yeah,
one seems
stay
to
out
mind
the
if you're
way.
there.
I'll like mage hand to help out like at some point. So
Yeah,
it's like
you
I'm
do some meal.
contributing.
There's the deal. You do some meal prep while you're there. You both use mage hand to chop up some apples or something.
Yeah,
for the,
like
for the
this is the
pecan.
deal.
There's a pecan spinach apple salad that they're working on. So teamwork.
Yep.
So you can work on your salad while you help them prep.
Yes.
And you can tell, well, insight, I guess, on what Vera's mood is like.
That's an 18.
Okay. You know what? She's not really trying to hide it too bad, so she'll get a disadvantage. Yeah. Both of those were shitty though, so clearly she wants to talk to you about it. She says, so you can tell that she's a little embarrassed. Like she's yeah. It's kind of like the main thing you're getting from her right now. And she says, I'm sorry I lashed out at you the other day. That wasn't fair. I just really wasn't expecting anyone I knew to be around.
That's fair. I guess the way I brought it up wasn't great. It wasn't great. I'm gonna admit that, but I at least tried to do it when it was private. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, I just I don't like to talk about home a lot. I try to keep things cool and casual because that's what people like. That's how people make friends. Nobody likes a downer.
Well, that's how people make acquaintances. I would rather have friendship based on reality and the whole you than a facade you put up. But that's up to you if you decide that's something you want.
But Moss, everything you do is a facade. Like you don't go to classes and you pretend to be bad at things just to make a point.
Oh, I don't pretend to be bad at things.
You put on an air as much as I do.
True.
I don't know if I've had an honest conversation with you about the things you're actually worried about. You just play it
things
cool.
I'm actually worried about.
Yeah. Like there have to be actual stresses in your life beyond just not wanting to be here.
Yeah, that's one of the stresses.
Well, but that's a stress for everybody here, and that doesn't really stand out.
Well, yeah, but I think the fact that I am here is limiting my freedom in a way that I have not experienced my whole upbringing.
Yeah.
So yes, I understand how surface level not wanting to be here is not like enough apparently, but if you were to start stripping that down to what being here actually means, then you get the full picture.
Good.
And Moss isn't saying that like as a demeaning, like how dare you say that that's deep enough. That's her like being like very blunt of like, that's like there's no like just trying to be demeaning or like defensive. It's like this is the truth of the matter.
Yeah. It's fine. It's just stuff back home. It doesn't seem to be an issue for a lot of people. A lot of people just seem to have come here and just, I don't know if there's something wrong with me or what, but there's always something I'm supposed to be dealing with.
There's nothing wrong with you for life not being quote unquote person that you have things to deal with. That's just life. Everyone has their things.
Yeah, but not everyone has what I have.
Maybe, but that doesn't make it a bad, well, not a bad thing in the sense of like it might be unpleasant, but it doesn't make it unacceptable to the point that no one will want to get to know you or care about you as a person in your entirety.
It's not even like I'm afraid of people knowing exactly. Like, that's not what it is. It's, I don't know. It seems a lot easier for some of you. And it hasn't been easy for me. And you can tell she's like close to crying. Like she's really struggling.
I'm gonna hug her. I'm like, and that's fair. Everyone's struggles are different. And how we deal with them is different too. Moss is going to hug her. And show that, look, she cannot be an asshole at times. When it counts.
Yeah, she accepts the hug, but she's pretty quiet in general. She's just, she's struggling.
Yeah. I got a region she was from last time, right? Like I know kind of what area.
Yes. I don't remember if you wrote it down.
Could I potentially do a history check to like try to like think of like a childhood like song or something like that, like a folklore song that's like comforting in a way to then like kind of hum situation?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Not that one.
Not that one. You know what I mean, like something comforting.
Yeah.
Dark Moon Dice, everyone. Dark Moon Dice. That is another natural 20 for the history tech for the song. Would you like me to roll performance?
No, it's fine. So you start to do this one that you recognize. You actually heard this from Nori back in the day. She lives kind of in an area near Nori, like where a lot of the kind of like water elementals and creatures of that ilk seem to have built a little community. So she's from kind of that region. And as you start humming this kind of like lullaby that's really common, she like laughs, like she chuckles, and she says, nobody really sang songs like that to me. It was more and she like starts like basically like club music.
Can I like to break into beatbox with her so it actually sounds really cool and we're just having a
so you guys are
section
in the kitchen?
Yeah, in the kitchen. Like that's how we're cutting the apples to the to whatever we're beatboxing.
That's a good cut. You guys hanging out in the kitchen, doing a little beatbox hangout. So Vera's clearly struggling, but she's not fully ready to open up yet. So
that's fair. I think.
But she apologized. She does feel guilty about.
Lark doesn't expect anyone to. She's not entitled to everyone's soul, basically, like to like bare their souls. She's just there for supporting as needed.
Yeah,
but it matters. So that's where she's at right now.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna say you guys come back out around the time
bring
that
potato salad for Lark.
Yeah. So you've got So Vera suggests that the best way to do this is to get like they have like large metal cups that they're using. They're almost like milkshake containers.
Oh, like the shakers for the drinks.
But people have them around. So you fill those with salad and then you can hide it and nobody has to know it's salad.
Yes, that's what we're doing.
Everyone must be like, oh, they're just drinking out of water canisters, but they're not water. They're potato salad.
We're bringing potato salad.
My new favorite
for everyone.
So yeah, you make your way out, and the rest of the group is still chatting with Enris and Ryu.
Fuck. You see Lark, you see Moss trying to backtrack, like, oh no, I forgot what I was running from.
Oh no!
I found you! I told you I'd find it!
I imagine Tanzy like a character in a horror game, like just popping up in the screen, like, I found you. We're like full
With
on.
like the widest eyes, just like, hi, Moss!
Hi, Pansy.
Sorry, did I make you really uncomfortable and you had to make a quick exit there?
I just ended up deciding that Lark needed potato salad.
Oh my god, such a good friend!
Yep.
Average.
Quality, 10 out of 10.
Yep. I pass everyone out potato salad in cups.
Everyone takes their potato salad. Enris brushes fingers with yours as he accepts his.
I'm gonna go give Moss.
She's blushing again because Laura's dice wants to make this very embarrassing for Moss.
The most romantic potato salad experience I've ever seen.
I always enjoy a hand-delivered gift. Something that'll quench my appetite.
Jesus, I'm sorry. I mean, go on.
She's like beat red again. Like she's like fully like you're like,
shit, he's doing it.
Shit.
Tansy's like, damn, I gotta use these moves in Arda.
My God, I gotta use potato salad. I don't
Bring him a cup of potato salad.
Potato
so
salad
you want to be
Just
filled.
screams romance to me.
I'm glad that you will be enjoying it. Yep.
Poor Arda.
Poor.
Arda's gonna have like the weirdest flirts. Like he already has some of the weirdest flirts, but like
Arda's
Poor guy.
resigned 4 times this year, and he's not been allowed to leave. What happened?
he's under
He packs
contract.
bags every time, and then he's like, I can't go. I have my students. Shit.
I don't want to go into war if I leave. I get to go to war.
As you're all standing together, chatting, eating, drinking, blushing, there comes a hush kind of over the crowd as the headmasters, basically the attention's kind of drawn to like lights dim where you guys are, lights rise where they are, and Isolde steps forward.
Oh boy.
And she says, welcome, students of the Academies. Iskar Academy is proud to host you today for the first of the Trials of Athan. I'm sure you've all had a chance to meet your competitors, and we all know, and she looks kind of at the other headmasters, gesturing at them, you'll be doing your best to uphold and improve the rankings of your school. I'd like everyone to join me in a toast to friendship. And you can tell she's like to friendship. Like she's not pleased that she has to say it. Basically like in front of all of you, this very small little, it's like a little champagne flute, but it's got like bubbles, like kind of like it's like a very fancy little champagne flute just appears in front of you, like you can pick it out of the air. She holds hers up, and she says something in a series of languages. She's kind of switching between them, kind of one per sentence, and you can tell that they're all something around the lines of like to friendship and was it like in competition, which forces
Like
us
friendly
to,
competition.
yeah, like
Good
to better
camaraderie,
ourselves.
shit like that.
To competition and camaraderie.
For competition, basically.
Oh, is after this are we all gonna have to shake hands with our competitors at the very end, like you do like in soccer when you're like a kid?
Oh, I thought you were gonna
Everyone
be
line
like
up.
in church, like God be with you. God.
That also works.
And
We
it's
do
hard
have
with
holy
you.
high. We do have heaven's holy, four and high. What is it? Whatever the hell.
Heaven's
Yeah.
Horn Holy, yeah.
Heaven's Horn Holy High.
Yeah.
Heaven's Horn Holy High. Yeah. Everybody takes their little shot. And you down it. The
I sip
headmasters all
it.
do it first.
Wait.
They're like Isolde's talking to them first, so they all do it, and then she turns to the rest, salutes you all, and then you all drink together.
I do a sip.
Little sip.
Yeah, I probably just bottoms up.
Oh no, Laura knows what's happening.
My hands are
I'm
so sweaty.
Also,
I know, I was
note
gonna say, I'm
for-
all
like,
wet.
like to sniff the
Note.
drink, but Tansy's not
Laura
gonna
gets to see
come.
all my notes.
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
looking.
dare
Like
you.
I'm
Also,
doing my
Melissa,
best not to
just
look.
for you to know, I Char's paranoia has now somewhat rubbed off on Moz, and she's looking for any sign that the competition about to start for her 3 friends, and ready to give bardic inspiration that lasts for the competition. So,
What are you
yeah.
looking out for?
Hey.
Any sign, like I'm trying to like what seems like is gonna be a competition start in any way, shape. I just need to be able to see them.
Oh,
So unless they're whisked away like completely.
I think like the minute that these appear in front of
We did this in corrosion, didn't we?
Oh, we did.
We've
the
been
minute
locked in
Can I
a
do an
room
insight check to
before.
see if that's what's gonna happen? If I can guess this right?
I'm gonna say the
guess?
minute I see these appear in front of us, I honestly turn my head to look at Moss. I'm like,
Bardic.
Bard.
'cause I don't
Everyone
wanna,
got
Good
Bardic.
I don't want to drink it. I didn't want to drink it in the first place, and yet.
And yet here you are drinking it because the plot demands it.
I give everyone Bardic.
Ah!
I give Tanzy, Charr, and Enris.
Tanzy, Charr, and Iris, your 3 buddies. Isolde,
You're not
smarter
you're
than
not
us,
competing.
Lark.
I know potato salad. It's fine. I don't need bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
You're not competing.
Also that.
And I feel like if Moss gets a chance, Enris is going to be like her like shoulder touching him like a little closer. That's gonna be okay. Yeah.
Aww. It's sort of a flirt.
It was
guys
an attempt.
comforting each other?
It's
Yep.
an attempt at a flirt.
It's Moss's awkward at flirting when it actually is supposed to happen. Like when it's real flirting, she's awkward as hell. But like if she has to like butter someone up, it's a different. Like that's a different.
So cute.
Yeah.
I swear, if we drink this and we all wake up chained to a radiator in a bathroom and on a small TV, a weird-looking doll with pinwheel cheeks comes up.
Cardamon's tied up with you.
Again?
Cardamon's just a
My
corpse
God.
in the room.
Strange. Oh, Headmaster, you're the one who's actually stuck here with me.
Headmaster Senpai.
Man,
Baka!
twice in 1 week. Boy.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
I didn't expect to see you here, Headmaster.
As she finishes her drink, she releases it, and all of the glasses float kind of up above you guys. So they're all like empty, floating towards the ceiling. So as soon as you finished it, it will float away from you.
Which is
I kind of
Tansy's is right up, gone.
bye.
You can hold on to yours if you want. There's enough of them. That's not really a big deal. They float up, and then they sort of start moving towards one side of the room. And then they come down as if they're stacking themselves like you would stack a champagne.
Power.
Power, yeah.
But instead, it seems like they're stacking in single order, like they're making a room. And in fact, they are making several rooms. All of these rooms have glass walls, so you can see between them. And they are fully enclosed, and there's just a series of them. And she says, "Competitors, please find your room and enter."
Joe, we get rooms! Wait, that means we're not together.
Tanzy and Charr, your names are on one of the doors. You are listed as one team, Team 1, Team A.
Hey, who's Enris's team partner?
And the name tag next to you that says who you'll be up against is Tad and Ryu.
Ooh.
A wizard and a barbarian.
They come
Boy.
into space, and they stand apart from you. They know that they're kind of like not your buddies in this, so you guys are kind of looking at each other.
I want to make sure I give Charr and Tanzy like a good luck hug before they leave.
I
Got
still
this,
have
you got this.
I still have my wings for like 3.5 hours. This is
Yep.
sick.
Yep.
Wait, do I still have my strength right now?
I'm gonna say you still have your strength just because it's more fun than getting you exhausted.
Yeah.
That's not fun.
I
Thank
mean,
you, love that.
Hey.
But you can be tired
Also
after.
take your d6s to use
Yep.
as you please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because having a bard friend is a good idea.
Thank
He
you,
says-
hard friend.
So
Also-
Zolda, oh god.
Right before Enris goes in his box, I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek and then hide.
Do you say anything?
Nope. The awkward
my.
moss.
kiss on the cheek.
Can I
I'm gonna
try
hide.
and grab Moss before she runs
Nope.
away?
If you see me,
Well, it depends how hard you're trying.
as Moss runs away, you guys notice Enris like points his finger, and you remember he has the like bit of metal in his finger to do message using it, and he points at you, and in your head you just hear, "If that's what I get for competing, can't wait to see what happens when I win."
Ooh.
can I cast it back?
What's
As
in
I'm
that?
listening, I'm like flustered.
Boy, Hattie.
Do you message him back just flustered sounds?
Yes. He gets flustered. He gets flustered, like he feels the blush through the message.
Yeah.
Message
Laura's
is
like, "This is too much."
I'm sorry. Like, I'm really invested in this.
You're really invested in this.
I'm really invested.
When Moss is like actually flirted with someone she likes, she breaks. Like if she was just like
my God.
fully trying to butter someone up, it would be like a totally different thing.
Yeah,
But like
totally different story.
I just want to like try and get to the point where like if I can, I'm sure Moss can get away, but I wanted to try to like stop running, Moss, stop running.
you can grab her halfway through. I will say
I
she
just
will-
wanted to try, and then like if you still want to run, you can run, and then I'll just like.
I think
Stop
next
running!
time.
Stop
Next
it!
time.
Yeah, you all head into your little rooms, and the doors are all still open, so you can kind of hear everything that's going on. And Isolde starts kind of walking along the front of all of them, so she's kind of like, like a general on a battlefield. You can all hear her really well, though, so there's probably some kind of magical effect to make sure she's amplified. And she says, "I'm afraid those of you who decide to be part of this competition, I've misrepresented things to you slightly. Everyone who is standing in one of these boxes right now has a slow-acting poison in their system." She like waits for you all to be like, "Pardon?" She says, "Inside the room, you will find notes with clues for you to procure the antidote. You'll need to find the correct ingredients, you'll need to process them, and you'll need to combine them into a potion that will allow you to survive. Last person standing wins."
Oh boy.
Wait, Char, are you invincible to poison?
I can heal it.
I can feel it.
Boy.
It's can does anybody go question about that, asking about
Yeah,
it?
Are you the first one to ask a question?
Yes, I'll be like, question. What is what is like the nature of this poison? Is it magical, or is it what? I mean, I know you can't really tell, but like, do we have to find out the hard way?
It will affect you all equally, regardless of if you have poison resistance, she says.
Okay.
Equality. Thanks.
Equality.
Wow, you only did equality when it benefited your people. Isn't that interesting?
And it wasn't even equity. It was just equality.
Look, bitch.
Okay.
So she gives you guys more information. There's more information there. I'll make sure you guys kind of understand the challenge, and we'll set it up, and then we'll actually start it next time.
Yeah.
But basically what it is there's going to be 3 different ingredients that you need to get and combine into a potion. You can eat the ingredients raw, which will allow you to resist some of the, like, basically lowers the DC if you eat them raw. But if you eat them all combined in the final potion, it will give you a much, much higher bonus. So she is quick to point out that there are not enough reagents available for everybody to get full immunity based on that. So feel free to sabotage or use all of any ingredients if you would like to try to make your competition fail. You all have access to the same material, so while all 4 of you are in this room, you're sort of going on your own. Like, you're not sure quite why this is a team thing, because it seems like you're just kind of making them on your own.
It said last one standing, so if 2 people who've resisted it are standing in a box,
Yeah.
they'll have to.
But yeah, basically every round it will get harder. Everyone will be unconscious by the end of this. It's just a matter of how long you can withstand it. So yeah, you can eat the ingredients raw or you can process them. I'm doing it a little different because I made a whole new system for this. So buckle up, friends. You have 6 actions you can take. You guys might want to write things down. I can also message you.
I am.
Are you ready? There's 6 actions you can take, and you can do 3 of them in a turn. And that's just to make it a little bit more streamlined. So your options are identify ingredient, which is taking the clues you're given and trying to figure out
if it'll poison us or
what
not?
it is, whether it's the right one. Collect ingredient, sabotage ingredient, process ingredients, let's get it ready for use in the potion, combine 2 ingredients, so you need to do that twice to get the full potion, and then eat something, imbibe it. So you've got 6 options, and you've got 3 things you can do every turn. So you could, try to figure out one ingredient first. You could try to get the information first. But obviously, if you don't identify the ingredient, it's all gone by the time you get there. That's the risk, right? So you have to figure out the way that you want to go about it. At the end of every turn, you'll roll a con save, and the con save will get harder depending on if you've had any of the antidote or antidote ingredients in your system.
Bane.
Okay, great.
Yeah, the other guys. Do the other guys still have Bane? Just out of curiosity.
How long did it last? An hour?
Oh God.
How long does Bane last?
I have to look up the
Sorry,
spell.
at the end of every turn, it was con saves we have to make?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
And I'll walk
No,
you guys
it's
through
gone
it, like, you
now.
don't
It
have to
only
remember
lasts a
everything.
minute. I can recast it at them if the door's still broken. If the door's still unlocked, I will, by the way.
If it's within sight, then I mean,
I'm gonna say once you pass through the barrier,
Magical
you guys can't
shed.
act on each other, but you did manage to give them
Okay,
the
that's
bonus
fair.
so far.
That's fair. You gotta try.
So yeah, so you need to collect 3 ingredients. You've got 6 things you can do, and you have to kind of do them in an order, but you can decide whether you want to try to sabotage ingredients. You can there's lots of different directions you can take it, and depending on how you want to go. And I will give you the riddle as well that you were all presented with. That will help you theoretically figure out what to use. It's 3 sentences. First is sweet as the wind catching in your hair.
catching in your hair.
Second is named for bloodshed spilled in your homeland.
One more time.
Names for bloodshed spilt in your homeland?
Yeah.
I'll message it to you as well.
Yeah.
Named for bloodshed spilled in your homeland. And the last one is, it is not uncommon that the answer is hell, but in shades and patterns.
I can't write that one.
It
That was
is
fast.
Not
It is not uncommon that the answer is held, but in shades and patterns. So yeah, that's the information you get. And in our next game, in our next game, you'll be able to actually go about that.
Holy! This is
Okay,
going
okay.
fun!
Buckle up, friends! I made a whole system.
What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. Ever.
There we go.
Nothing
So I've sent you guys
bad is
all
going
the
to
That's the
information as
motto.
well.
I'm just gonna say, the point was to be the last one standing, right?
Last
Yeah,
one
We just have to
conscious.
outlast the competition
Yeah,
if we don't sabotage them first.
yeah,
We have
exactly.
options.
I
Yeah,
have an
option.
idea.
So you guys, Sarah and Ian, you guys actually have a week to come up with a strategy.
I was gonna
Yes.
say
Yes,
I already
Do
have.
we know? Do they know
we have
what
plans.
ingredients are already in there, or is that for next week?
we'll find out. I
No,
think.
it's
I
sort of
think.
like if you imagine like your standard potion setup where there's like bowls of fresh and dried ingredients. You've all got the same setup, but
Oh, it's Iron
So they don't have
Chef.
actual ingredients they need to choose from. They just need to make an
It's
argument for
Iron
what.
Chef. It's fantasy Iron Chef, except like
it's
a lot of it
fantasy
is
Iron
just
Chef.
like it's just Tansy being like the frog legs, Char the frog legs, and Char's like no.
Have any of
not
you
the-
guys
not the
have
frog
potion
legs.
efficiency?
No,
Proficiency?
Nope.
I do also
I do have
have.
a +3 in medicine though.
Oh, I will say that I didn't say this before, but Isolde announces the prize as well. She says the winner of today's competition, the last standing, will receive a +1 weapon of their choice or 400 gold coins. Begin.
Wow.
It's
Carnage. As soon as she says that, it's carnage.
Oh, it's not worth it.
I could buy me a horse. That's absolutely That's worth several- it. that's
Don't worry about your horse as I glance towards
How much horse is
Callahan.
How much the horse?
750 for the horse.
Depends what kind
you want.
you want. 750. I want a war horse. I want like the best horse.
Yeah,
I
it's
can get.
750.
You don't
yeah.
want a riding horse? No.
It's a Clydesdale, a big fancy one.
Yeah,
I
big
call them
fancy-
Glidesdales.
750.
Like they have wings and they just glide.
Oh, a little.
Those like
run down
Pegasi,
buildings.
but
It's
Like
the
Mom
said,
Glidesdale is a
even if it
Pegasus.
comes
Is
down
a
to
Pegasus.
the
the
type.
Charr and
Clydesdale of the
Tanzy.
work Pegasi.
Whoop, whoop, locks in. I'm going.
Yeah. On the plus
I'm
side,
pretty sure.
one of you guys is gonna have to take the other out.
Not necessarily. We can just play the waiting
You
game.
can do
I
Hunger
brought
Games
cards.
style.
I brought cards.
Yeah.
I
One
have-
of them is going to eventually fail a con
Yeah,
save.
one of you, but one. It's the last person standing. So
It's only a matter of time, but time will tell, won't it, friends?
Out of curiosity, who has the
No.
highest con score?
that
out
sounds
of
like
the
a
two?
threat. Tansy's here to win.
That's a good
I mean,
question.
here to win. That's a pretty
Listen,
good. Like you can see, even Enris is like,
I
I
have
was
a,
gonna say,
do we know
Tansy
who did
promised-
Enris get partnered with?
I have
Yeah,
a
Tansy
15
promised
con.
not to kill
Partners are
anyone,
relevant,
so-
aren't they?
Yeah.
No, no.
Yeah, I have a 15 con. I don't have a 23 strength anymore. That is out of here.
That was one day. That was a good
That
day.
was one day.
That was a good day.
I think Cool.
What's Tansy's con?
I have a 14, so
15.
I got a
Bad?
+2.
We're good.
Doing too bad. I mean, you're against a wizard.
We're against a wizard, but also a barbarian who is a third
Your
year.
Wizard.
Yeah, and I was gonna say,
Yes.
Tansy's quick. Hopefully she can.
I mean,
quick
the
wizard?
thing to be worried about is what
It's
Taz
clear
did there.
glass, right?
I'm
Yeah. So you guys can all watch.
I am more
Could
worried.
We Tansy, could we thieves can't the instruction to them? This is
I
a
mean,
genuine.
How would
we
you
have
figure
the
it out, though?
instructions.
You have to pass the information, and then
So
If
we
they
have
stuck,
we
maybe.
we can't you
Oh, no.
well
it
can
was anti-magic field. I said it was an anti-magic thing. It wouldn't let you cast through it.
You said it was clear, but thieves camp is just a
Oh,
language.
Thieves'
So
Camp's
if we
just
just
language. I mean, yeah, but that would waste a lot of turns.
okay,
yeah.
sorry, okay, fair.
But
I'm
I
gonna throw
was
it there.
saying, I'm just brainstorming. That's all. That's all.
I'm
I
gonna
can hear you, but it takes a turn to like talk to you.
Oh yeah, never mind. That would be a waste. I'm just saying because I have potion proficiency, so I may actually know what to do.
so yeah, we'll see. We'll see how you guys manage to make it together. But yeah, you got to identify the right ingredient. You have to collect the ingredient. You have to choose whether you're going to sabotage. And you're sabotaging. I should clarify. Collect ingredient, one ingredient. Right? Identify ingredient, identify one.
Yeah.
Sabotage ingredient, you're sabotaging one portion of it.
And you need 4 ingredients to get the whole thing.
You need one portion of 3 different things. But again, you could spend all your time just taking the portion you want and then sabotaging every single other one of it and be like, later.
Right. Ian, what were you gonna say?
I'm just gonna throw out there that we're dealing with a was it a 3rd year barbarian equivalent?
Yeah.
Who is in the back half of their 3rd year?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
barbarians
boy.
high con barbarians?
Yeah, you guys are.
I don't think we're screwed, but we're also dealing with a wizard who gets knocked down with a piece of paper. So
But he also has
yeah.
knowledge to identify things very quickly. To
he
find
needs
out
to be
what is
conscious to
needed.
do that though.
if he
Brewer.
has identified.
I mean,
if
technically, there's been no rule that you can't attack each other
That-
physically.
There has not been any rule for that.
I was gonna
Well,
say,
it
And
sounds
they
like
have wizards definitely
if
have
he's
ways to
gonna
buff
go down,
themselves,
like
just
he's
to
gonna
stick
take
it
you
out.
all with him.
He's gonna try to
Yeah.
take Tanzy with him.
Yeah.
don't worry, we have ideas.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
And not all of them are probably above board, so.
And some of
You're
them
fine.
Are
I've got my
frowned
lovely
upon.
little chart to capture how many of each ingredient are left and any conditions that are set upon any of
Oh
you.
my god, you set this up real good.
Always got chart. Laura, how are these charts? What do you think?
Excellent.
they
Excellent.
sure are charty.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
heading,
good.
there's boxes, there's differentiating color and gray versus black, white. Yeah,
God dang.
Also,
What?
who did you say was Enris's partner, even though he's alone? But you know,
I didn't decide. I'm going to say it's Anya.
okay.
Yo, okay.
Anya and Enris.
That's cool.
Buddies.
Anon.
So Anya is a ranger. So that's a ranger and a sorcerer.
Uh-huh.
Ranger not bad either. You'll have some options about how you want to identify things. So like a ranger would probably use like a nature check, whereas like a wizard might use like a arcana check because potions.
Mhm.
So there's lots of different ways. So
Wizard.
theoretically, it'll be
Wizard.
fair.
Mhm.
Good job, guys. You did it. You made
Hey.
friends at a new school.
My
That's-
friends stuck up for me.
We did. That was a great scene.
Real.
I like
Really
that.
all came. Fuck you to
Yeah.
Tad.
Yeah.
Sorry, what is his name? I can't even.
Tad Broddington.
Tad Broddington.
Oh
Of
god.
How could we
just,
ever forget Tad Broddington?
Just so that the people watching can laugh, in our private chat, I said it's just JD from Heather's.
It's just JD from Heather's.
It really is.
Christian Slater, get out of my game.
If Christian Slater had curly hair, it's him.
Practically.
It's him, everybody.
Goddamn.
Not to diss the backstory, just because that's immediately what my
Heather's
mind
is a book and a TV show, right?
Movie.
Movie.
Yeah, I was thinking of the musical because that's where my mind goes.
Pretty much.
I didn't even know there was a musical.
Yeah,
Oh.
it has been
It's
out
so
there
good.
in many formats.
It's so good.
Missed them all.
I missed
I
it.
missed them all,
Listen,
apparently.
we all have our bad boy exes, right?
No,
Sometimes they come back
No.
to haunt you when you're
No, we don't.
I don't.
No.
Actually.
Oh no.
No.
Just you, Tansy.
Yep.
No.
Like, I have exes I don't want to talk to because, but
Usually I scare them away enough that they don't try to contact me again or fuck up my business.
They don't
Fun.
step in like fucking business.
Yeah.
Good job, guys. More fun to come. We'll have lots more school drama. But for now, thank you all for joining us. If you missed any part of this episode, you can check it on YouTube or where you get your podcast because Ian is all over that shit.
Trying to.
Mhm.
Fucking
Yeah.
on it. And if you want to play with us, you can come onto our roleplay server and play in the same setting. It's gonna be fun. And if someone
play
wants to
with
drop a Discord link, that's awesome.
On it like a car bonnet. On it like a car bonnet.
Yeah, yeah.
My camera shakes when I do that. See?
Yeah.
I'm not even
Yeah.
nodding. I'm not
No.
moving.
As
Partying.
always, thank you guys for joining us. We'll be here next week on Twitch, Wednesdays at 6:30 EST. Have a great night, and we'll see you then.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.